Here we go, folks. We are back once more. This is going to be the exciting day. We have several matches that are going to be lined up for you. And this is going to be the day that we are going to be having some of the best in the world playing. This is the singles tournament, where we will be having the world champion and the top 20 players in air hockey in the world. Hope that you guys are excited. Welcome back to the American Air Hockey League.
Yes, and it's good to be back here for day number 3. Could you believe it? We're already halfway through this exciting weekend of action. We're now here on Saturday, and we've had hundreds of competitors come in, duke it out. We've seen upsets, we've seen dominance, we've seen all forms of close games, but now as we're whittling it down, we're getting the best of the best. We're seeing a couple of Cinderella stories, and of course, let's not forget the spin-offs that also have a little bit of excitement there as well. I am excited to see how this day goes.
You can see on the table that we're watching here, we've got Josiah warming up Nathan. Nathan is going to be playing Anthony Munoz. That's going to be quite a game here. Quite a game.
Yes, indeed. I'm excited to see. We're going to be starting up these spin-off matches so far, and looking at the bracket as well with what we've seen so far, though Nathan has been doing a pretty good job. He got a comfortable sweep in his first spin-off matchup. He's still proving to be equally as dominant throughout these matchups, even in spite of his struggles in the winner's bracket initially.
Indeed. Anthony Munoz is number 12 in the seed for this tournament, meaning that it is expected that he is to get 12th place. And Nathan Buss is number 37 in the tournament, meaning they were expecting him to get number 37th place. He has already beaten a couple of people that were upsets here. So he beat Max Silverstein, number 26, just yesterday. And he also ended up beating, oh gosh, who was it? There was somebody else that Nathan ended up beating yesterday that was an upset as well. Let me see if I can find that real quick here. Chris Marino, who was 28th seed. So far Nathan has beaten 2 people that were seated above him, and we are going to have to see if he's able to beat Anthony as well today. If he is able to beat Anthony on this next game, he will break into the 17 to 24th bracket, meaning he will be at the lowest, 24th in the world. Another one out of Idaho who's been a really big player is going to be Chance Studor. He is going to be coming up against one of NC's finest, Carlos Hernandez. And he's looking at Chance's 79th versus Carlos's 29th. He is really going to be having to play uphill for that game as well. But he also has beaten several people seated well above him. He went 3 games to 4 games with Dan Meyer, Dan barely beating him out. And yesterday, Chance did end up winning against Luis Cervantes, seed number 20. So he is no stranger to being able to play uphill here. These 2 players out of Idaho are going to be quite something to watch.
Yes, indeed. And especially with those 2 players, especially Chance and Nathan, those players are very comfortable with playing at a disadvantage, punching well above their weight. Chance Studor especially is a player that is always one to watch. His speed, his skill, the quickness of his shots is always something to behold in any sort of scenario. The fact that he has continued to punch well above his weight and continue to work his way through these spin-off brackets is both a pleasant surprise and also an example of his continuous improvement and the work that he's put in throughout these past few months.
A lot of people do. A lot of people have a lot of dedication.
Chance.
That's correct.
Los getting underway right now in their first match of the day.
Yep. That is on table 1. We are streaming table 2 here. I got a couple people in the chat asking, did you get my email? I'm sure that they did. This is going to be the World's Tournament. This happens once a year. They are too busy. The admins of this channel are too busy to be able to check that. They're not going to be able to check it for quite a bit left. And then we've also got Raya, who is your champion. So Colin Cummings is number 1 in the world. He is the world champion. He will be playing later today. His brother Connor Cummings really coming in, hoping to unseat him, is number 3. And of course, you have many other players today who are going to be trying to make a splash.
Indeed. And another thing that's been known from Colin Cummings in funny statements is that in the lead up to these world tournaments, he has explicitly gone out of his way to say that he wants to go through this entire bracket without losing a single game. And that is in the course of a 4-game set, going sweep throughout the entire bracket. And so far, he has done well. He's already gotten 2 separate sweeps, and considering the skill, the legacy of Colin Cummings, I wouldn't be surprised if he continues to keep that without work, but we will see.
We will see. His closest game so far against Joe Kane was 7-5, but Joe Kane is seed 32, and his previous game before that was even lower. His game, Colin's first game today, is going to be Papa Mike Cummings, his own dad, who is seed 17. We'll have to see how that goes. I know that at the NC State tournament, Mike was not able to get even close to Colin, really. And then the other one, though, that I don't think that we should really push out here is Jacob Munoz. Jacob Munoz is number 2 in the world. He's a shorter player. He has a different playstyle. He plays very fast, very accurately, very powerfully. It's very rare that you see somebody who has all 3 of those different pillars in air hockey, and Jacob Munoz does have them. He took a game off of Colin last year, ruining the otherwise perfect 4 sweep sets of every game that Colin had, and he may end up trying to take and unseat Colin this year as well.
Exciting to see, should those 2 competitors meet later down the bracket, to see if Colin can continue that perfect run, or if Jacob can really provide a little more than just a one-game upset, perhaps even unseat the champion.
You can see them warming up here. I don't know if there's a lot of people who are familiar with air hockey in the chat. If you want to have any rule explanations, if you have any questions about how this works, feel free to ask there. You're going to hear us referring to different kinds of shots during the upcoming game. There's going to be things called overs, and that happens when somebody pulls back on their mallet and the puck hits the wall and goes over their mallet to the far side of their goal. And then unders are where it goes underneath the mallet to the closer side on the left side of the goal, off of that wall. You're going to hear us say straight. That's just going to be straight ahead, like whenever somebody just shoots that straight. And you're also going to hear us say cross. Cross is when it's going to be from one side of the table as a straight to the other side of the goal. And those are the different shots that you're going to be hearing us talking about. There's several different penalties that happen here as well. If a player has the puck for 7 seconds on their side of the table, it is a penalty. It gets called by the ref and will go to their opponent. If the puck goes off the table, last forward motion means the puck goes to their opponent. If somebody ends up touching it with anything other than the mallet and the ref calls it, it goes to their opponent, with one exception. If they block the puck and it was going to go into the goal, then the ref can call goaltending and their opponent gets a free shot. Anybody has any questions about any of the rules, feel free to put them in the chat.
And of course, if you are indeed enjoying what you see throughout the course of this video, whether you're going to be here, whether you've been here from the very beginning or whether you're going to be here later down the line, be sure to give it a like, give it a subscribe, or even add a little donation through the super chat, whatever you feel comfortable with, because today, much like the previous days that we've had, is going to be a very exciting and very action-packed night of air hockey.
Yes, it will be. Yes, it will be. And we can see them warming up here. One of the folks in the chat talking about how it's 1/100th of the fun. I don't know. I feel like this is a lot of fun. I end up watching this stuff, and I feel like rooting for the players is a lot of fun in itself. The initial warm up here, yeah, we're waiting for the game to start, right? They're just warming up. He's just going in there. Another person in the chat, that guy's not even blocking. So what they're doing is they're testing shots. He's holding it straight there for him to be able to shoot around because he wants him to be accurate. So they're aiming to the left and the right side of the goal. One of the main things that a lot of, like, a big struggle for a lot of players who go from being amateur players to pro players in air hockey is being able to be accurate enough to avoid hitting it to the middle of the goal and always having it end in either the far left side of the goal or the far right side of the goal.
Correct.
HS
And the
Bubba
game
fan
should
used to
be-
love air hockey so much. I haven't played in years. And Krishan, how long before the actual game starts? I'm not sure. I think that they will be starting probably in the next 5 minutes. Where is this? I think I could win. I would be very surprised someone else. There is a lot of Overthrow the Pros that they go. Nathan, I know, flies around to different states, and he's done Overthrow the Pros where he will offer $100 to anybody who can beat him, and so far he is undefeated. But this is in Texas. This is the Margaritaville. They do this every year, once a year. It has been going on for 52 years. So if you really think that you have what it takes, come on down next year when you can sign up.
Feel free to drop in, stop by. If you feel that you can provide, if you can do your best against some of the best in air hockey, feel free to give it a shot. But if you're looking on a smaller scale, like we mentioned, those Overthrow the Pro events against the man to the left of your screen, Nathan Buss, he is usually all over. He's trying to make his best to go all over the U.S. He's been through Utah, he's been through Oregon, he's been through California. Who knows, whether he's in your city, feel free to stop by and try to overthrow the pro. But right now, Nathan Buss is looking to overthrow Anthony Munoz and continue his trek through the spin-offs as we're just about to get started through this 7-game set.
Indeed, indeed. They're about to start here, so here we go. This is the face-off.
Here we go, getting started now. Oh, already taking first blood is Nathan Buss. Great start already. Right wall from Anthony Munoz gets blocked. Another right wall gets blocked from now Munoz with possession. Left wall, good block there. Slowing down a bit to take a right wall. Great block from Nathan. Sets up the right wall again. That's good. Tie game at 1. Nathan now trying to shoot across, but he can't quite get it to go. But Nathan will keep possession. Tries across, no good. Diamond drift formation again. Sets up nicely. Right wall catches Anthony charging a little too early, but Anthony will respond right back. Tied at 2. Back and forth. These players are already going.
There we go.
Flash.
Is there a building in the
that will
Chicago
sink in.
area by TBA EAS? Yes. So in the chat I put in IL. Every Wednesday at Emporium Logan Square, there's a 7:45 sign up at an 8 p.m. start. That is every single Wednesday. And I also know that in October there is going to be the Chicago Open. If you like air hockey and you are in Chicago, definitely look them up.
Definitely.
Are you allowed to hold the puck in your side of the court? You're not allowed to touch it with your hand. You're not allowed to top it with the mallet. But you are able to juggle it. You are able to drift it over on that side of the table where you are at, yes. We're at 3-3 here.
Puck sent flying off the table. That's already the second time that's happened in this first game alone. It's just a testament to the speed that both these players are showing throughout this matchup that any sort of clash could lead to
Nathan
the
really
puck just
quick
being
on that
sent
drift
flying.
and a very nice cut straight.
Great shot there. Yes, indeed. That will be... Oh, no. The puck was sent flying off the table again, actually. Set up now is Nathan. But I tried to keep possession. Ooh, had to hurry a shot there because it nearly went over the line. And Anthony now to take possession.
Anthony slowing it down. Playing his own game here. Shooting an off goal. Testing to see if he can open something up in the defense. Nathan really going for that cut straight still. Testing an off goal. And a left wall over. Very
Great
nice
shot there.
Followed by a right wall under
flash.
by Anthony.
Just catching him off guard. Right wall. That's
And
another shot. Great.
Another cut. There's just no defense happening here. Both players are just flying through. Oh,
And Nathan
man.
able to
Anthony
respond
scoring
with the
on himself.
transition. Great shot there.
That was a great tap by Nathan.
Putting himself in game point position, but the momentum catches
Yes, here we
Nathan
go.
unawares
Here we
just
go.
as much.
6-5.
Game point
And a
position,
little
but now
underrated
6-6.
Show me!
Show me! And now setting up Nathan now with possession, looking to put this first game away. Tries the off ball. Oh, but got him on the straight.
takes the first game. But this is just still one game here, folks. We've got a full set. They have to get best of 7. So there are 3 more wins that Nathan has to have against Anthony to be able to go through here. And I really want to stress this. Anthony is seed number 12 to Nathan Buss's 37. Nathan is not favored here, but he really took that game from Anthony. Definitely Anthony needs to wake up and be able to play this.
Sure, but I think one thing that's important, and one thing that's also been said by a couple of commentators here at the AAHL, you're only as good as the points that you score. Every single point is a whole different ball game. And even for Nathan, considering that he is the underdog in standings here, you always want to consider that first game to be a confidence booster, sort of a morale that, like, I can get this, I can get through that, I can push myself further and further ahead than what the standings can show me, and perhaps that first game could be a sign of what's to come. We will see.
And how can it be a best of 4 games? What if it's 2-2? If it's 2-2, then both players still need to win 2 more games. It's best of 7, not best of 4. They've got to win 4 games. Whoever is the first player to 4 games takes the match. So Nathan has reached over the center line like 4 times. Yes. So you can reach over the center line with your mallet. However, if you hit the puck and the puck is not on the line, it is considered a foul and the game gets stopped by the ref and it goes to your opponent. Malin Jimenez said hi. Hi there, Malin. And someone else still thinking that he could win. Well, again, I encourage you to come out if you think that you have it. If your ego is there, bring it on.
Already Anthony taking first blood here in game number 2.
Anthony.
Oh, puck flies off of Anthony Munoz. Now Nathan has possession. Let's see what's going to happen now. So a little bit of history about Anthony Munoz. He did beat, Brian Krocko. He beat Brian Krocko just a few weeks ago in time for the World Tournament, securing a master rank. But it's pretty odd to see a master rank in the losers bracket. Don't you think, Hermes?
I mean, it is what it is, right? We're down to like the top 25 here, so this is all top 30 in the world.
Okay, Nathan just lost possession of the right wall under from Anthony Munoz.
Nathan getting scored on again. Anthony really shooting back here. Starts off strong with a 2-0.
Oh, nice save.
Nice trying to.
Ref does not call. Still possession by Anthony, who does a really slow cross and gets it on Nathan.
I think that was a cut.
For 3-0, equivalent to like a bunt.
Nathan looking to try and get himself on the board here in game number 2.
Nathan with the off goals. Trying to go for that right wall under. Anthony Munoz saves the puck. Gets the forehand left wall under. It's 4-0 now. Nathan needs to get some life on the board.
4-0. Anthony is not happy.
There it is. The cut goes in.
There's that cut.
Needs to do more
Nathan
of that cut.
on the board. It is still not over though. It is still very far from over here. Wow.
I wonder how
that
Chance's game is going right now.
That was a
crazy. That cut again.
Crazy shot.
Nathan really
There's
needs to hit that cut.
That was a transition. That was a transition
too.
No.
Oh, I thought it would. I thought that was self-score on Anthony, but it grazed the shirt, I think.
Nathan is getting crushed here right now. Do we have a commentator on site right now? Is there anybody on mic on that side?
It's me, Spec, and I'm joined with Matt Batley.
Can you put a poll up for Nathan and Anthony here for people to vote on?
Yeah, sure. Matt will do that.
And now Nathan, speaking of, is slowly working his way back. Only 5-3. Was just down 5-1, but still keeping up the pressure. But Anthony's looking to shut down the comeback as quickly as possible.
Here we go.
Setting up now, right wall gets blocked.
Last point.
Great block by Nathan.
Nathan really needs to catch up right here, or it's over. Like, he needs to get
Nathan
those right wall
relying on
overs
his
right now.
Speed, doing off goals, really trying to uncenter his opponent here.
Yeah, let me go check on the
Let's see what the actual shot is. Another off goal. Where does Nathan want to put this? Another off goal. He's really setting up here.
About this is that
going for that right.
The important part about this is that
he's
keeping possession.
Tried for that cut, but it got blocked. Scores on himself.
But he works it on himself. Now Anthony in game point position here. Ooh, tried to get the right wall, but gets punished from that response. Anthony responding with Fury and Venom, and just like that, Anthony Munoz is back in this set, tied at 1.
1-1 on each game here. So we do have Nathan, who is seed 37, to Anthony, who is seed 12. Anthony is expected to be able to pick this up, but Nathan is not just letting him have it. Nathan already has a game on him. It could go either way. There is a poll in the chat. Who do you guys think is going to win? We've got 54% Nathan right now to 48%, 47% Anthony. If you guys want to give a vote here, vote in the chat. Some other stuff in here. Is Shooter McGavin playing? No. Although I think that would be a great air hockey name for somebody to take on. There's a lot of folks in air hockey that will take on pseudonyms or different kinds of names that are a little bit flashy. Bavern, all those extra movements are making it completely unnecessary. It doesn't add anything to the game. It really actually does. It allows them to set up and disguise when the shot is, disguise their, like, where that is going to go and how they release it. It lets them set it up a little bit easier.
Great start there from Nathan, who had taken possession and already takes first blood here in game number 3. But Anthony now with possession, going to take his time with the shot, using full advantage of the 7 seconds. Tries to cross there, but Nathan able to block it and keep possession. Diamond drift formation right at the very top there. A little bit uncharacteristic for Nathan to have it be as high up, to have that diamond drift be as high up as possible, but whatever works in this scenario will work out. Sometimes you just need to adjust to make it happen. Right wall there, casual, cool as you like, to tie it at 1.
Anthony is slowing it down again. Every time this puck switches to the side of the table, the pace of the game is changing. Nathan playing very fast, Anthony playing very slow, very sure, like very confident in where he's moving. Yep, and there's another one. That's it.
Off Warriors.
That was a great cut release to the left side of the goal.
Ooh, tried again with that charge again, but Anthony just not letting him have the satisfaction of keeping up Nathan's frenetic pace here.
Oh, and he blocks it, but it goes in. Nathan really
momentum.
trying to be speed here.
Trying to take up, but it's a 3-1 lead.
Looks like he's slowing it down a little bit. Trying to position it correctly, trying a different offense, pushing an off goal. And he
got on the right wall.
Gets the under. And Anthony shoots right back with another under. 3-2 here.
Set up now. Oh, got him off the cut.
Ooh,
great shot there. Tied at 3.
That's 3-3.
Actually, I believe he shot 4-3 based off of that.
Catches, gets possession.
Setting up
another off goal, trying to get his opponent off the center. Tries a 1-2, but misses.
There it is. There's that cut.
There it is. 4-3. Nathan
I was just trying to get
lead.
Nathan to do his cuts. I need him to do cuts and left wall overs or overs, anything.
And there's that cross. 4-4.
Is it 4-4?
See what happens. Missing it.
Oh, and that cut again from Anthony.
Yes,
Munoz.
now make that
4-5. Anthony takes the lead by 1 point. It is going back and forth here.
Nathan
Nice
trying to
left
look
wall
for that shot.
Left wall under for a criticality at 5-5.
Oh, and that was the last shot.
Back. Oh man, that must have been it. I must have missed a point from Anthony there. That was fantastic. Look at the shot. What a great cross. What a great cross.
What I'm saying is like you're leaving your cut and right wall under open.
Back of the mallet too. We got in the chat, let's go Anthony. Ricardo rocks. I see an upset. I hope so, man. I would love for Nathan to win this game and keep moving forward. We got Tebow. Nathan is a goober. Ricardo rocks. Team Anthony M. Yeah. Beer tasting still can't keep score, eh, boys? It is hard, man. These games, they move so fast. That puck is flying. It's really easy to miss like 1 or 2 things. I wish that they had scorecards or like an automatic scorekeeper that was going on, but they just don't have that for these tables. They got the refs doing it, and the streams, unfortunately, we make do with what we got, right?
Exactly. It's
we
pretty hard.
do our best.
And we're always switching around commentators in the booth. Or in our little pop-up booth here in the back corner. But yeah, you know, it's hard when, you know, games are moving so fast and we gotta go ref, we gotta go play.
Shomu OG, they look exactly like I'd expect professional air hockey players to look like. Yeah. I mean, athletic, fast, strong. I feel like that's how all of the very, very top air hockey players look. I know several people out here in North Carolina who take their work very seriously. First 2
Nathan
points
is
to
staying
Anthony
too far
very
up,
quickly.
and now Nathan gets some life on the board, getting that cut.
To block that left wall, though, sent it flying off the table. Possession will go to Nathan now. With possession.
Nice cut there.
One
with a
2-2
great
off
push
the
cut. That
cut.
was a great release. That is an old style release that was created in the 70s that very rarely gets used today.
You know, not a lot of people use it nowadays, so it's kind of an unknown.
Not a lot of people use that. Yeah, it is a rarity to see.
Nice right wall under there.
And we got another 3-2 for another right wall under. Anthony really relying heavily on that right wall under.
It has been proven
And
effective,
Nathan's
to be
still
fair.
pushing back with that cut. Anthony charges, blocks, but doesn't get possession. Nathan attempts a right wall under off of that push release again.
Nathan just needs to. I think he needs to slow down a little bit. He's rushing his shots a little too much.
Tries the left wall, but just
Anthony really
wins out.
guarding those 2 primary shots as Nathan's using off goals, trying to uncenter him again. Tries for that right wall under.
Nathan
He's
almost
there,
getting a cut
tries for
down.
that cut,
Come on,
misses.
Anthony Moon is way out there right now. He can actually. Yes,
Come on,
right
Nathan.
there.
There it is,
got that
left wall
There it is.
over. That was a left wall over very fast. And
But that
followed back by
cross.
another cross from Anthony. He's really hitting that. He's really getting that right side under and that cross to the
Nice
left side
cross
of
from
Nathan's
Nathan,
goal.
brings up
Nathan
the
with another
4-4.
cross.
And off
Putting it
table
back
by
up,
Anthony
still
Munoz.
You just
Right.
think, you can only think that with every single shot that, whether coincidentally or not, you think of every single shot that Nathan scores, every time that he gets closer and closer to tying it, Anthony is just able to shut him down
Anthony
just as
with a nice
quickly.
catch
But
there,
now,
and almost gets that right wall over. Does not hit that. Now Anthony Munoz trying to get up for that cut.
tries to cut, no.
Trying to, but still not quite there. Still not quite there. He's pushing.
And with the
he's
circle
pushing it.
drift, half circle drift, going for that off goal. Going for that cut again. Nathan
Trying to
needs to
catch
hit,
Anthony
capitalize
unawares
that
now.
under while Anthony Munoz is
Another
moving
off
up.
goal.
You
Attempts
see-
the right wall under, but doesn't get it. Buck keeps possession. Good on Nathan. Tries for the cut. Loses possession.
I'm seeing the
So
rhythm
now
on.
Anthony tries to right wall
Misses.
block.
I'm seeing the rhythm on Anthony Munoz. He does move up a lot when he's like, you know, kind of swinging about. I think we can capitalize that under when he's swinging up on the upward motion. Oh, nice transition there from Nathan.
Nathan with a
4 to 5.
transition under
Oh,
very
but now the
fast.
cross again.
And
Anthony
another
able to-
cross. We are at criticality here between the two of them. 5-5.
Setting up now, but
Nathan tries to do another
but
1-2.
Multiple off goals. He wants.
Nice right wall
Anthony
over from
reacting.
Nathan. 6 to
Right
5.
wall over
6
by
to 5.
Nathan.
And now the cross again.
6-6. Show me.
Show
Next
me.
point is going to take this game. Very close here.
Timeout
Does
call.
Nathan
No,
have it?
no timeout call from Nathan.
Oh, and he calls a
Timeout
timeout. What a great timeout. We got in the chat here. Go Nathan. Anthony can ass. Nathan is going down. He's up behind the block.
When he's swaying up,
Vi in the chat. Nathan. Is there a ranking for these two? Yes. Anthony is 12 and Nathan is
oh, and
37.
he fails the right wall over. I try to give him some advice there, but it's good. Anthony, I think Anthony's
Another
going to do that
attempted
cross again.
by Anthony. Tries for the cut straight but misses.
Oh, but the right wall under
And a
gets
very
it.
fast right wall. 7-6 against Nathan. He takes this game for 2-1 against Nathan. Claudia said hi. Nathan sweats. Everybody wants to win, man. This is a cash competition. People want to take it. They want to be the best in the world. They want to be the greatest.
I
So
think
of course
that's
Nathan
it's
is
3 to
trying do
1
that.
right now from Anthony.
3-1. All right, I'm sorry. I thought there was only 1-1 here. So I guess it's
No,
3-1 with Anthony
3-1
up 2
set lead.
games here.
3-1 set lead for Anthony Munoz, just 1 game away from taking this whole set here and moving on to the next round of spinoffs. But Nathan Musk, after a great start there, he's been keeping Anthony Munoz close with almost every single one of these games. But it's a matter of shots not going his own way, just millimeters. It's the case of air hockey of there is a difference in small fractions that could be the difference between scoring a goal or just going wide or just having your opponent block the shot. There's so many different outcomes to think about in air hockey, and
Mike
you can
in the
only
chat,
wonder
Nathan
what
dropped
goes
the
on.
ball there. Smoking on that Nathan pack, bro. I didn't know this was a sport. This is what I'm watching on my day off. Happy to have you, man. Happy. Great thing to be watching as we are
Game
doing our
number 5
World's Tournament
going.
once a year.
Looks like Nathan's trying to get that cut in. I really need him to hit that cut. There we go. There's that cut.
Got him on the cut. First blood
If you
goes
guys
to
are
Nathan.
excited, if you guys are having a good time here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, double tap that screen. It is important for that algorithm for us to get more people in here.
Oh, but
And now Nathan taking a 2-0 lead from
Anthony
Anthony now,
Gerbers him.
getting himself on the
Wanna
board.
see some. That was a bad call for the right wall under. He was not swaying up. I told him that when he's swaying up like that, but Anthony is, yeah, when Anthony is staying
And another
still.
one of those push cut. That old release is really working out for Nathan
I don't,
here.
if Nathan wins this, he might have some more time for advice, but if he loses this, I don't know. He might need to call timeout.
Tries
run
for a
over here.
slow over. He's very much slowing his game down here.
There it
Slowing his
is.
game
There's
down.
the right-
Goes
there's
for
the
that
right
left
under.
wall. Excellent.
Nice way up.
Excellent shot as Anthony pushes up.
He is
thinking
up
that it was
3-1 right
straight.
now. Come on, Nathan. We got 2,000 people watching right now. Oh my god, gosh, guys. Please leave a like.
Nathan just got
subscribe.
dunked on.
This is the
Are
World
they in the winner's
Championships.
bracket? This is still
Anthony
the main
now.
bracket, but this is the loser's side of the bracket. They're doing both.
There it is, the
winners
left
and
wall
losers
under.
games here.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Nathan
Now
with
Nate-
4-2 being able to pull this back.
Come on. Nathan.
Commanding
Attempts
lead.
for a right wall
Okay,
under.
so some tells I'm seeing on Anthony, if he stays still, you can get a straight in him. If he's swaying up, you can get a wall. And that's
Jay
I
Dollar,
think that's
who
the
knew
call.
air hockey was so interesting.
Is this the Ocho? This is not an Ocho, unfortunately. But we wish we were on the Ocho. This is American Air Hockey League on our own official YouTube channel. But you can see the Southern Line Pro Air Hockey hosts the World Tournaments a lot. I
Nathan
think
needs
there's
to keep the pressure up. Yes, he does, and he is. He is doing his best here.
I would be
He's playing a much slower game now. Another off goal, trying to get Anthony to push up.
Here we go, Nathan with that dragon cut, trying to do the
These
1-2.
kinds of
Oh, and
performances.
Anthony Munoz capitalizes on Nathan's charge out.
Managed to do a transition to get
Anthony
back
Ooh,
up.
Jewel nearly got him off,
4-3.
but Anthony keeps
Anthony's
possession.
trying
Right
for
wall
that.
gets blocked.
Right wall.
There's a cut and right wall over. And left wall under from Anthony does not make it in. Beautifully blocked by Nathan. Nathan blocks that right wall under. He almost gets the puck back, but Anthony saves the puck. Last second. Oh, and he scored on himself.
Oh,
It's
Anthony
5-3. 5-3.
5-3.
You hate to see that you hate to
True
see that when it
ass.
goes in your own goal. You kind of hate to see it when
Hey,
you're an
guys.
opponent, but a point is a point.
If
And
you guys
that's
should leave,
just as vital
if
for
you guys
Nathan.
comment, we can read out your funny comments. It's now 5-4.
This
Can
is
Nathan
World's
get
Air
the six
Hockey.
before
You do
Anthony?
not want to miss the action, like and
Oh
some
no, the
indeed.
cross is down.
Across
5-5. The
the
point of
5-5 here
criticality.
at
He
criticality
needs this
here.
cut right now. He needs this cut. No,
Tries for
come
that
on, Nathan.
push
He
right
needs
wall.
to do that cut. Oh no, he flings it
Attempts to
right
cut,
off.
Scores on himself.
No, he flings it. He flung the puck
Oh,
right
it's
off.
off the table. It went
Yeah,
off the
it's
table.
off the table.
Excuse me.
Oh, did
That was
someone just
not
throw
a
the
score.
puck
That was
over?
off the table. I
Oh.
believe that's going to go over to Anthony for possession.
All right. The puck from
Possession
number
over
one,
Anthony.
the puck from table number one, just flew over to table number two. But right now, we can see here
Nathan
Nathan
trying
is
that
trying
right wall,
his
loses
best.
possession.
Oh, and Anthony
Back and
cries
forth
out
here.
in anger, losing the puck. Oh, trying to go for a
Trying to go
low,
forward, trying to
slow
transition,
left
but no
wall.
good.
Really
still.
trying that left wall transition.
Oh, now he's playing the off goal game. Anthony's playing the off goal game right now. Now slow drag up. Gets the cut. Oh no, this could be it
It's
for
that
Nathan.
cut for 5,
could be
6. Anthony only
Match
needs
point
one more
Oh,
position.
the
point.
right wall over to 6-6.
Right
and
ball
gets
over.
show
Show
me.
me.
Only
Oh, the cross.
Hits it with a
That's the
slow
dribble.
cross on Nathan.
with
For
the,
the win,
comeback.
this goes to Anthony. That was such a close set of games, though. Each game could have gone either way. My goodness.
Yes, indeed. What a frenetic 5 games.
Okay.
Don't let that set fool you. Both players went absolutely all over the place. 5-game set for Anthony. He moves on, but credit to Nathan Buss. A valiant effort, pushing the higher ranked player to his limit.
All right, so we have here, that is going to be the expected outcome of this. Anthony M moves forward, and Nathan M gets put off into spinoffs here. We've got other people in the chat. What do they play to?
Unfortunately, Chance did.
So these are sets. So they're playing up to 7 games in a set, and it is best of 4. So the player who wins 4 wins first. I'm not kidding. I predicted the last 3 points. Nice job there. Nice job there.
Oh,
there's a lot of people
the
in
ref
the
is trying to
chat
look for Nathan right now because he needs to ref. But yeah, Chance lost his game against Carlos Hernandez, so now all Idahoans are now out of the main bracket and now in their spin-offs, which is kind of unfortunate. I was hoping one of us would move on to the 16 the 16 bracket.
That means that the 25 to 32, both Nathan and Chance,
where did Nathan
will
go?
end up walking away with 25 to 32. To see if they get top 30 in the world or not.
Well, we'll see how that goes, indeed. But still, credit to both of those players.
And as for those of you who think that this isn't, tell you, man, I have to say, I feel like you guys are wrong there. These players, I mean, this is top 30 in the world. If you think that you have what it takes, start playing professionally. Come on out. Sign up for the tournament. You can go out to Houston every year when this happens.
Yeah, whether it's your local tournaments or whatever.
All right. I do not know who we are going to have next on this table.
It's intentionally like that. I'm kind of always trying to stop the pace. And then I stop.
If you have any questions about professional air hockey, please throw those questions in the chat. If you have any going on or anything about the game, let us know. Let us know.
But when you're still like this, you can block unders a lot better. But he didn't really do that. Well, yeah, he did still unders when he was still, and then he blocked it.
Right now, we're waiting for the next game to come on to table number 2. It will be a few minutes before we get that.
It didn't just charge out so much. It's kind of hard for me to give him defensive advice. I just told him to look at your mallet and think about it for a bit. Like when you do your draws, that's like the same kind of draws.
What are the rules? I mean, there are many different rules with the professional air hockey. You have 7 seconds to be able to shoot the puck. So that's part of why you see the players being able to keep it on their side, why they're drifting around with that puck, getting it set up, demonstrating some level of control. There are other rules as well. If the puck goes flying off the table, the last player who hit it with forward motion loses possession and it goes to their opponent. There's the ref in every single one of these games who is tracking this, calling out any kind of rules breaking, making sure that the puck is going to the correct person as well.
That's right.
Nathan doesn't have what it takes to be a professional air hockey player. I got news for you, buddy. Nathan is a professional air hockey player, and unfortunately, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. That is what he is.
Oh,
and it's also you have to take into
in
account
the winners
fact
bracket.
A lot of these
So
players.
let me show you guys the
are
winners bracket
pushing.
real quick. We got a fun match going on in the winners bracket. It's gonna be right here. Colin, the son, versus Mike, the father. That'll be really interesting. Really interesting. No, I'm gonna request table 2. I'm gonna request table 2. No, I think they're already playing right now. They're already playing right now. Where are they? Because Ramiro Castano is playing. Yeah, Ramiro is already playing Rafael. Ray and Austin? Oh, I think Ray is going to be table 1. Yeah, that's happening. That's happening right now on table number 6. I think Ramiro was actually winning that game. Yeah, this game right here is happening right on table 1 right now. Let me see if I can get Vince Salceda and Chris Gibson to go on table 2. All right, I got good news for you guys. I got good news. We do have this game on our table 2.
Vince
Yes,
versus
we can
Chris.
see right here, right now. Chris is now on the table practicing.
This is going to be an interesting matchup, of course, as you had just seen from the bracket itself. We have a pretty sizable disadvantage in terms of rankings. Chris Gibson expected to finish 21st in this tournament as he's ranked 21. Vince ranked 5th, expected to finish 5th in this tournament, but as you can see,
Vince was also 2nd in the world for about 5 years in a row. I would not put him out. If he is able to take it, he definitely will.
Yes, indeed. And of course, speaking of how the continuity works here, Chris Gibson was actually the one that put Anthony Munoz in the losers bracket, overcoming him in a sweep of the tournament. And considering what we just saw from Anthony, that is no easy feat. So Chris on somewhat of a mean streak, looking to carry that momentum into today's set of matches, but he has himself an uphill battle. But as I always like to say, every single point is a new match in of itself. So you gotta keep going, gotta keep your head up, gotta keep momentum every single time. So we'll see how both these players play out.
I'm just getting the bracket up right now, or the scoreboard. Right now we see Vince practicing on the table.
They are getting warmed up here.
Yes,
You got
indeed.
any questions? Feel free to throw them in the chat, folks. This is gonna be Vince versus Chris Gibson.
I got kicked out of the bracket by Chris.
I think your mic is
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, all of our Idahoans are out of bracket right now. Because Nathan lost to Anthony, and then Chance lost to Carlos.
Mr. Philly B, how long has the league been around? This has been around for 52 years. This is World's air hockey tournament. There are leagues that do happen, most notably in Texas, North Carolina, and of course the American Air Hockey League that you are on the channel of. That happens Mondays, and it is in Idaho.
Yes, that happens Mondays in Idaho. We also have our We have our Idaho Golden Cup that happens every Sunday, excluding this Sunday, obviously, because we will still be at Worlds. But every other Sunday, every Sunday it happens at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade. And if you're not in any of those areas, feel free to go into the comment section and click exclamation mark of whatever state you're in, whether it's exclamation mark NC, exclamation mark TX, whatever place you're in.
Spec, are you there?
Yeah.
Can you close the current poll and start a new one for the upcoming game?
Oh yes, of course. I'm just seeing where they're gonna be standing at in this match. It looks like Vince will start on the red side, so we're just gonna switch that right now.
There are many states that do not actually have ongoing tournaments or ongoing events that we know of. If you guys do know of any in your state, please let us know. And if there aren't any, then feel free to go to your local arcade, go to your local bowling alley, see if you can find a table and start one up.
So if you want to, that's the overall idea of the American Air Hockey League. Though we are mainly based in Idaho, we have collaborated with other air hockey leagues, Centerline, of course, NC Air Hockey.
There we go. The poll is up. We've got Chris Gibson, number 21, versus Vince. And Vince, of course, is an air hockey legend. We will have to see if Chris is able to unseat Vince. It would be a very big upset.
I think Vince is going to be the expected winner here, because I've never seen Chris Gibson beating Chris at all, like at any year.
Vince Laceda, of course, like he really is like just one of the greats, and he has an unbelievable offense.
I think we have Nathan
one of
Buss
the best
repping this
offenses
game.
in all of air hockey. That would make sense. Winners are reffing.
Oh,
Winners
losers are repping.
In the
Oh, are
losers
they?
bracket. This
Yeah.
is
Oh,
the
you're
winners
right, you're right.
bracket.
I'm sorry.
in the losers bracket.
You are correct. Yes. So Nathan
What's up,
did lose
everyone
that
tuning
last
in?
one and is gonna be-
If you're just tuning in now, please leave us a like, give us a comment. You know, participate in the live chat. You know, we're all trying to interact with the chat here. If you got any questions, jokes, if you want to make fun of someone else,
Ghost Gaming looking at NC here. I'm actually local to NC, and I can tell you all about it if you have any questions.
How many
North
players
Carolina.
are there in? How many players are in NC right now? Like 200?
I don't know if it's the biggest. I don't know for sure if it's the biggest air hockey community, but I think it's pretty close.
Yeah, I think it's
Texas has a lot of folks, but honestly, like I want to say that NC is probably the biggest community out there for air hockey.
Yeah, for a lot of folks, there's only 80% of the Texans here. It's 10% Idahoans and 13% North Carolinians.
Mr. Philly B saying Chris is about to have the game of his life. I hope so, man. It would be really
When's the
quite
match
something
starting?
to see the
I
upset.
think it'll start just in a minute right now, because all these players are getting geared up and ready to go. And looks like it is going to start right now. So
yeah, we'll be starting very, very shortly.
Share this with all your friends. This match is going to start right now. Number 21 versus number 5 in the World Tournament of Air Hockey. And it looks like Vince gets the first possession. Almost getting that cross now.
Who knew the games we played as kids would grow up to become professional sports? Of course they would. Of course they would. People want to test their mettle, and air hockey, of course, is extremely athletic.
Vince gets the first point.
That he does. That he does.
There.
Blocks the cross.
How much you want to bet they get?
Starting up with these drifts.
How much
here.
you want to bet Vince gets a 7-0 on Chris?
We'll see.
I don't think there has ever been a 7-0.
Sets up to the center. Does an off goal.
Vince,
from Vince.
Vince is a very slow starter.
And a cross.
Oh, I'm on the wrong guy. 2-0.
That will be a 2-0 lead for Vince so
If
far.
you can tell by the play style difference, Chris is slow playing. Oh, and there's a nice transition, from Chris.
Gets one on Vince.
Now, Vince is a very, very slow player. he likes to butter you up and then just roast
another
you.
straight.
Oh yeah,
Chris with a very slow straight that goes right on in.
I think that was a fast one right there, the fast cut, and now another fast cut from Vince.
Another fast.
2-4. Whoever missed the women's tournament last night, you guys had some night cool games. Oh yeah.
That was what Billy Stubbs calls a bizarro cross.
Oh no, another cross from
and
Vince.
Another
now 2-5.
cross from Vince.
Nice right wall under from Chris. 3-5 now.
Well, if you tune in tomorrow to the stream, there will be the women's finals and the singles finals.
What do you mean? The women's finals already happened.
No, it was the semifinals.
No, the women's finals have not happened.
Oh, really?
The last two games, yeah.
It was
the
only
last two games. I think they still have to play.
Looks like Vince flubbed the puck in, and now it's 4-5. Looks like Vince trying to go for that left wall under again.
There are regulations
really
on the
slow.
mallet.
Are there regulations on the top of mallets? I don't think so.
Yes, there are. There are in the USA rules. There is regulations on how a mallet is created, what the size it can be, what colors it can be.
Yes, but not on the top of the
mallet. Not the knob. The knob it can be whatever.
No, they weren't asking. On the
right wall,
yeah.
Left wall over gets Vince's first win.
5-7. Chris really did a good job against Vince in that first game there.
Yeah, the only regulation that's important about the mallet is the diameter and the outside material has to be uniform. The outside
and the weight.
And the weight.
Left wall under. As Vince is playing left-handed.
That's Vince's first game of many. If he can,
we do have the poll up here, folks. Who do you guys think is going to win?
Yeah.
Also, please, if you can, double tap that screen, give us a like, subscribe. If you find this exciting, you'll be able to see content on this channel.
Let's see if we can get a camera on Vince right now. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, Sebastian, defense to Chris.
Vince there. He's taking his 1 minute. Vince is taking his
I don't
1
know
minute.
if anybody in the world has a strong enough defense against Vince. Again, Vince's offense is just really, really good.
Yeah, I mean it's not looking good for Chris right now. Chris, look at him. He's just thinking. He's thinking of what to do. He's thinking on how to adjust this game as we get right back into it. His 1 minute is up. These players are now. Camera 2 isn't working.
Chris is going to start with possession.
All right, here we go. Oh, Chris.
Just started off the right wall. First blood to Chris.
Chris just gets the first blood. Right, now Vince gets the second blood.
That cross that has proven deadly throughout the entirety of the first game, and now looking to apply to the second. But
Chris the flies off the table. Oh, did he go in?
Under.
I thought it
got it on the right wall.
I will be
2-1 lead. Setting up now.
Another cut by Vince. He's testing. Goes for that cross. It's caught by Chris. Great block.
Oh, nice right wall under from
Another
Chris.
very slow right wall
1-3 right now.
It's one of the harder things to deal with.
Y'all talking knobs again, okay.
I'm rooting for Chris. Chris beat me, so now I'm rooting for him.
These two players are playing with traditional mallets. 4-1 right now. Chris just demolishing Vince right now. And I guess that little bit of a thought kind of helped Chris.
Chris does not have a traditional mallet.
Yes, it is. It's
no,
a cream.
It's a little bit different.
It's a cream, but he painted it with acrylic paint.
And he put a tether in it.
That's still traditional.
You can have a tether in them. You can have a tether in the mallet, and you can paint them if you want to. There's a lot of players that do a variety with their mallets here. I love the shirt that Vince is wearing. That's from the, I believe that's the 2024 North Carolina tournament.
Yep, it is.
Chris doing a charge here.
Oh, man.
Charging against Vince. Very courageous.
Yeah. Vince will keep that charge in mind just to see if Chris will be a little bit more gutsy next time. And now that right wall under does not go in.
Again for that push under. That is such a beautiful shot.
It almost flies off the table too. Oh, and he charges Vince again. Just testing the waters. Vince is just testing the waters right now. Trying to go for that left or right wall over. Nice charge on the center line there. Hits the puck. Now Vince with a cross.
Yep. Cuts the lead down to 2. Cuts Chris's lead down to 2. And now Chris's shots proving to be a little more ineffective than they were.
Where is this world located? This is located in Margaritaville in Lake Conroe, Texas.
Okay, you have to go.
All right, I gotta go now because my game is up. So I'll let Josiah or you and Carlo take over.
Yep, and I'm about to play also, so we're gonna need someone else.
Well, I mean, you guys have 2 people here who are remote. We've got it, man. Feel free to
you
just
got it.
go to your games if you need to, man. We really just need somebody on the horn here to keep score.
Yep.
All right,
Now
Vince
setting
with
up.
another cross, catching back up. I believe it's 3-4 here.
3-4 now. Vince slowly looking to work his way back into this game. Tries the left wall but gets blocked. Chris will keep possession now. Diamond Jeff left wall. That's
Gets
good.
That left wall under in on him, 3-5. Amazing. Chris Gibson here might take a game off of Vince.
Yes, trying to keep that lead alive just as much, but Chris
No.
will keep possession now, taking for that shot. Tries to cut, but no good.
And that's the dangerous thing. If he is able to take a game, that's hope right there. One game means it's possible to win. 4-5. Vince really pulling it back here.
I'm
It's down
surprised.
4-1,
Chris
but
Gibson. Oh, was that it? Oh, it flew off. Okay.
Flew off the table.
no, puck flew
Puck
off.
flew off the table.
I'm surprised that Chris is doing this well, especially in the seeding difference, because it is 21st to 5.
That is true. That is true.
That is true, but it's also the matter of, it's not just a matter of how you're seated, it's a matter of how you perform on the day. And right now, Chris is looking to prove his own mettle despite the seating difference. Oh, nearly went in, but Vince able to keep it alive and
Captured it
keep
on the
possession.
criticality here.
Who's going to be
We
the
have a
first person
transition
to break?
attempt by Chris, but does not go in.
Who's going to be the one to break the point of criticality? We've got ourselves an intense moment here. Trying a couple of cuts there is Vince, but not
6
quite
to
getting enough of it.
5.
But
Comeback.
On the
5
left wall as an over here.
from
Vince
4 to
pulling
1
it
down.
back and being down multiple points, 3 points early in the game, and he has managed to come back. Testament to him.
And will
He
take
goes for a
game
slow
2.
left wall over. Can we get a replay?
I'm trying. I missed it. No.
We missed it. Anyway,
But
so that
even
was
so-
7-5 to Vince here. An excellent game. Excellent game. Some
From
people in
down-
the chats here. So, who is the GOAT, chat? The GOAT is definitely Colin Cummings, who recently beat 17 seed. He is the number 1 seed, and he beat number 17, who was Papa Mike.
He
He
has
is
been
still undefeated. No games taken off of him this entire tournament so far.
He has been world champion for a while now. So we will
Yes,
see.
he's been world champion
Oh.
for multiple years. He has taken, I believe, the last 8 world championships in a row, if I'm not wrong.
This is coming at you live, the American Air Hockey League tournament, however, and you are watching it on our channel. If you are here, please give us a like and subscribe. It matters a lot. Double tap that screen if you are here for us. And whoever is there in person, can we get a reset? Or excuse me, never mind. We're still in the middle of the game. We have a poll going on. 191 votes. Who will win? Chris G versus Vince S. Vince is seed number 5 and is 2 games up here.
Yes, indeed. And just as a reminder, when we're talking about Colin Cummings, Colin he's won 7 out of the last 8 Air Hockey World Championships. The only one he didn't win was 2017, and even that he finished 3rd. This is the kind of, if you want to talk about the greatest players of all time, Colin Cummings should absolutely be put in that scenario. He's a currently 5-time back-to-back world champion and looking to make it 6 in a row.
I mean, he won his first world championship at the same age that I am now.
Yep.
And that is
And
no
honestly,
easy
like
feat.
the one that I'm really hoping for, the one that I want to see, is Jacob Munoz. I'm hoping that we see him come back up against Colin. I want to see a rematch from last year. I am rooting for Jacob.
I think that would be a fantastic matchup if we could get a chance to look at that.
They're
And
getting
I
ready.
want to see how that goes.
They're getting ready to play.
Yes, we're getting ready to play here. We have Chris Gibson and Vince Sauceda. Game 3, Vince with a 2-0 set lead, but Chris has been keeping him honest throughout these past few games. But with shots like that, we might not stay here for much longer. First blood already.
Glacial Boyle said, where do I sign up? The signups has closed. You would have to have signed up a while ago. You can sign up next year though for this Worlds tournament. But if you want to practice, you can come to anything. Just type exclamation mark and the initials of your state, and it will show up tournaments nearby you.
Oh my gosh, we have had an upset though that was not on our table. This was an NC, this was on the NC table. Rafael Portillo beat Romero Castano, knocking him down to the loser's bracket. So we have a seed 8 and a seed 10. Joey Liss, also from North Carolina, playing in the 17 to 24 bracket. One of the two of them is going to go home disappointed this year, I think.
And right now, I believe scores already at 2-1 in Vince's favor. Already Vince looking to take control of this third game.
Yeah, Vince is just a powerhouse, man.
And that's just one of the
Goes for that cross again,
things.
misses by a quarter of an inch.
It's the difference between shots going in and shots just rimming
That was an
out,
off
but
ball. Trying to get Chris Gibson to move his mallet, open up something.
tries that left wall.
That left wall under
enough.
again.
Sets up again, off the cross, and that'll do.
Excellent.
3-1 lead.
And shot back immediately, 2-3 here.
2-3 already. Such frenetic pace, these two going back and forth. Perhaps Chris is getting it in his head that he can push himself to the limit. He can compete with Vince here. 3-3. He's not out of the woods just yet. Great block there. Ooh, but it's Vince able to keep possession though. Tries the left wall, that gets blocked.
Chris getting possession back really brilliantly by throwing it into a drift.
Yes, indeed. And
Goes
tries
for
the
an
off
goal
wall,
into
but
a 1-2 transition. Vince taking possession back.
couldn't quite seal the deal. But Vince now setting up those crosses, setting up those cuts, taking full time. Left wall, that's no good either. But now Vince, still with possession, tries another cut, tries the transition. Great shot from Chris.
4-3
shot
right
by
now.
3
Chris.
lead.
Chris is up now. We will see if Vince can take another one.
Vince slowing the game down again. Trying for that over, but missing it. Chris getting it, throwing it into a
It's not
drift.
as easily,
Going
and
for that
gets
cut.
another one
Excellent
in.
cut. 2 points up here.
5-3.
It looks like Chris might have hope. He might be able to get a game here. Vince with that
What?
cross.
Cuts the lead down to 1, 5-4.
Yeah, that's the thing. We saw Vince come back earlier from a 3-point deficit.
Yes, he was down 4-1 and able to take that game. Perhaps Vince is looking to do the same here to really put a stranglehold on this set. But with that right wall, that'll start the job just fine. 5-5 at the point of criticality already. Ooh, tried that forehand shot, but Vince able to block it and keep possession. Left wall, that's good.
Gets that left wall over.
6-5.
Good.
And Vince has pulled this back again from being down multiple points.
6-5.
Tries to charge up. That right
Gets
wall
possession.
gets blocked.
Is this it here? Does Vince
That
have
is
it?
it.
Got him
Gets
off
that
the
cut.
cross.
The one.
That bizarro cut. Yep, fantastic for the win. And Vince takes game 3.
Got him off the cut. Once again, another instance of comeback Vince, and could have possibly, and in another life, it could have possibly been a 2-1 lead for Chris Gibson, but instead it is a commanding 3-0 lead for Vince Sauceda. And now, with game 4 on the horizon, looking to take this one all the way home.
Steven in the chat, it's a good idea to have a drunk activity at the port because my ego is screaming. If you think you have what it takes, come on out. There are multiple communities, multiple states. Come see how good you are. Come prove yourself. Let's see it. Big Daddy, test your might. Yeah,
Vince just
The
needs one
veggies,
more
my
game.
strategy would just be to hit and hope for the best. I mean, some people do that. Some people do that. At this level, not very many of them, though. There's a lot of people who play very strategically, very intelligently. I know that the commentators on Table 1 yesterday, when they were watching one of the high-level women's games, were comparing the shot to chess, because really it is move and counter.
Yes, indeed. And the interesting thing is that, like, as Noisy Alien put very nicely, air hockey looks easy, but once you're on the table versus a pro, you come to realize you need more experience. You just need that little bit more. But of course, if you do think you have the experience, we have, especially with the AAHL, we have our Overthrow the Pro events that happen every now and then, where our #1 player in the AAHL rankings, Nathan Voss, he
Gibson really
goes
trying
and
here, but giving away possession.
he goes all across the U.S. He's been to California, he's been to Washington, he's been to Oregon, he's been to Utah, and if you're able to best him, you can win $100, but so far none has been able to do so in well over a year.
And if
Yeah,
you are
Noisy
in
Alien
any
talks about this.
state-
We host what is called the Overthrow the Pro, where casual players can versus our pro to get $100, and so far none have won in over a year.
Yes, indeed. But here in Game 4, back onto the table now, we have Chris Gibson looking to take a game, with Vince looking to clear the whole set. And now with possession, looking to get first blood off that left wall that gets blocked. Now setting up again is Vince, taking his time, giving full advantage of those 7 seconds, and that's why left wall is good. First blood to Vince. But Chris immediately with response to tie the set back up at 1.
Someone asks, is there
Now
an
Vince taking his
AAHL
time.
time limit on an overall match? There is not, but there is a 7-second time between when you have to shoot, and it has to cross the center line and come back before you have another 7 seconds. And in between games, you have 2 minutes to get back onto the table.
Transition. Wow, that was brilliant by Vince. Such a fast shot.
2-1 lead now.
The only rule about defense is just don't cross the center line. You can't have your mallet fully across the center line.
Vince shutting this out. He just needs one more game. We do still have that poll in the chat, folks. If you think that there's somebody, if you think Chris can bring this back, go into
Great
that poll
charge
and
there
vote.
from Chris. Chris there with a charge to catch Vince unawares, but he kept his composure, and Vince taking a 3-1 lead now.
I see folks in the
Chris.
chat asking about defense. After the game, I will go over that. I will answer questions.
Timeout called by Chris. And you can probably imagine what Chris is taking his time and wondering about how can he break past that defense. Shots like that could potentially be the rule. 3-2 lead now. The only 3-2 lead for Vince.
2-2, I think.
It's 2-2.
Oh no, it's 3-2. I was wrong.
It is 3-2. Yep, 3-2 by Vince right now. Yep.
Let's
yep,
switch
yep.
the camera angles. We have another angle on the game.
And now Vince lining up those cuts again. It's been so devastating, but Chris has been able to block them a little bit more efficiently, a little more effectively. It's the nature of adjusting with these games that you're going up against the same opponent so many times with so many rallies. You find your ways to set up, but Vince setting up a shot off the cards, nearly got it, but
Chris
that
charging
penalty,
Vince again.
that would be goaltending actually. That would tie it
He
at
gave
3.
it to him. 3-3.
And now, ref making sure they're ready, and they are. Vince setting up, tries to cross, but that goes wide. Sets up a left wall, but that gets blocked. Now Vince trying for his other shots, trying for those shots that could make it work, but not quite again with that left wall. Sets up the left wall again, almost had him unawares, but it just too wide. Again with the cross, but still
That was
nothing.
an off goal there. He was intentionally missing to get back to puck. Tries for a cut, but it does get blocked by Chris. Chris
And
gets a cut, taking the
scores.
lead once again, 3-4.
He had this last game though, and it did not work out so
Every-
well. Hopefully he can
Every
keep
single
it.
game, every single game he takes the lead, but Vince is able to bring it back on him. Does that bizarre cut. That was a great shot by Vince.
Setting up now is Chris, tries that, got
Got
him off the
another
cut
cut.
again. 5-4 lead. He is once
Game
again
is just
leading
death
Vince.
by 1,000 cuts.
Indeed, he is leading once
Bobby,
again,
go.
but this time, can he make it stick? Diamond drift formation sets up the circle drift, lines up his shot, but the puck sent flying off the table and nearly into the camera even.
Choudhary, Chris has got to lock in, if not back to Dave's.
5-5.
5-5.
The point of criticality.
Another criticality, yeah, another one. Man,
Vince
this has been a
keeping-
much closer match than I was expecting.
Yes, Vince keeping Chris's leads honest and not moving too far, but Chris able to block off of those off walls and those strong walls and those weak walls too. But Chris now circle drift again, tries the right wall, but Vince able to block it and keep possession now. That's up his shot, tries to cross again, but no. But keeps possession, lines up the left wall, that gets blocked. Chris tried in the
Vince
immediate
with a
transition, but
blazing
no.
fast left wall, but Chris hasn't. There's that cut again.
Cut again,
A
but
slow
Vince
cut again.
blocks again. Who's going to break the point of criticality? It will be
6-5.
Vince. Match point
6
position,
to
but 6-6. Show me.
Let's see this. Vince with the puck again.
Vince with the puck again. Let me put this one away. But Chris coming off the cut, the transition.
Oh, that
That's
was not
now
the game.
6-6, I believe. I don't believe that
Now
was
it is
it.
6-6. That was it.
Well,
I thought
I
that
do
was
not
it,
know how to
but-
clear it, but oh, Vince won it all. We did not get to
And
see
that sounds like
but-
Vince took the last point. You can see them
Vince
hugging
will
there
take
at the
last
end.
point. It was in
One
fact
set.
6-5 in that. And it turns out Chris's shot was 6-6, but Vince able to once again put down the chart, put down that constant
Let's
comeback.
clear the game.
So we had
Chris.
several questions in the chat about defense and about the rules here. So in terms of defense, why do the pro players not hold it right in front of their... Because if you hold it right in front of your goal, you leave huge openings on the left or the right side, depending on where it is, and other players can easily hit a straight. You want to move the mallet forward to the center of the table to cut down on the straight angles. Those cuts that you were seeing that the players are using, they're using those shots specifically as straights. And being able to hold your mallet closer to the center line on defense prevents somebody from scoring on those straights. Forces them to do the slower shots to the right side or to the left
Let's
side
look
of
at
the
this
goal.
bracket. Vince Sauceda just won this game, and it would now go against Jacob Wiseman. here.
Weissman. Ooh,
That's
we
going
got
to be a game. That is going to be a
top
game right there.
5 clash. That is going to be a huge heavyweight bout coming
Number
up
4
there.
seed and number 5 seed.
That's going to be a very interesting matchup here, but of course, we've got, but also just a lot of very interesting
we
matches, a
will
lot
see
of
what
hyped up matches.
All right, folks.
I will be
if,
handing my
if-
headset over to Nathan Buss.
Fantastic.
Hey,
Nathan, you there?
still trying to get him set
He's coming
up.
on sometime.
What's up, my air hockey family? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Alright. With Nathan here, I'm going to take a break for a few minutes here. He's got the rest of this.
Go for it.
folks.
So the scoreboard off. Did Chris not win? I'm just now stepping in, but I believe that he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
We
Chris-
had a little bit of a scoring error on that aspect.
I could just
thought
show
it
it like
was
this.
6-6.
Boom. Wait,
We
did it
thought
go?
it was-
Did it go to Game 7?
It was just a 4-game sweep, but that was the 4th game we were talking about. It had gone to
Wow.
It was
Wait, Chris
we thought
won
it was
4 games to
6-6.
0 against Vince.
No,
Yeah,
it was the other way around. Vince won 4 games to 0 against Chris, but pretty much games 2 through 4 were all the lose. Chris had scored at least 5 points for games 2, 3, and 4. Game 4 in particular was we had thought it was a 6-6 when it was actually a 6-5. So when Chris had scored to make it 6-6, we thought that was the game-winning goal.
Gotcha.
But instead, it was just to make it 6-6, in which Vince then scored to take the 7-6 and take the game and the set.
I think we're gonna be having our I think it's gonna be Josiah versus Mark Robbins. This is gonna be a crazy game. Let's see.
That is that the first game of our spin-offs, I believe.
Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know if that's a game.
Just doing.
Josiah, are you playing? Oh, no, he's not playing right now. Okay. Well,
He's just warming up.
I'm going
Okay.
to find out what game is being called next here in 1 second. Go ahead, and Hermes, and you can step out while I'll take over. I'm going to read off the chat right now while everyone gets situated, getting ready for our next big game here. We got Big Daddy in the chat saying, I bet. Gelato saying, I bet the house. We got Bridget saying, hi, Josiah. Josiah getting warmed up for his spin-off battle against Mark Robbins. It's such an honor to play Mark Robbins because he was one of the founders, right? He's been running the air hockey scene for 50 years. He's the reason the USAA exists, and he worked with Gold Standard Games and Dynamo. He actually worked for Dynamo and worked for Gold Standard Games. I believe Gold Standard Games was his own company, I believe. And then later he later stepped away from it. So it's an honor to play the guy because you're playing him on the tables that he helped invent. He had a lot to do with the invention process with these tables. And so Josiah, being brand new to air hockey, it's sort of fun to see if you can beat the inventor of the table on their own table, right? And so that makes it kind of exciting. In the chat, Sebastian saying, y'all should put a prize picks. Noisy Alien saying, you guys can go back in the live to see, but stay tuned for more epic air hockey. Yes, Vince wins, now my kids can eat tonight, says Big Daddy in the chat. That's hilarious. Going through the chats right now.
Lama Orama was also asking, was like, if the Idaho boys are still in it. Unfortunately, none of the Idaho crew is still in it as of just a couple of minutes ago. We had Nathan Buss, and coming into today, we still had Nathan Buss and Chance Studer still alive in the losers bracket, but they unfortunately both lost.
Dude, my game with Anthony Munoz, I had him game one fairly handily, and I was like, okay, I got this. I'm feeling really confident. Then he started pulling some great right wall unders on me and some off-speed crosses that just got me hard. And it's frustrating. Yeah. It really messed me up. It got me really bad. And so I had to adjust. I just wasn't able to adjust fast enough. There was a lot of 6-7 games in that one. 2 at the end. It's a frustrating.
2 at the end.
It's frustrating. And I just watched Seth Garrett play. He's one of our all-time faves. He played against Keith Fletcher, and he 4-0'd. Not Seth. Seth got 4-0'd by Keith Fletcher. And wow. Weird upset. I mean, one of the games was like 7-1 or 7-2. It was like, I don't remember the first game. It was like 7-4, 7-3, 7-4, 7-2, or something like that. It was pretty bad. And they're right now talking to each other. Seth is really destroyed by it. I was in the other room just taking a few minutes to myself after losing that battle, knowing that, right now it's the best I can do in this bracket right now is 25, I believe. And that's if I beat every person in my spin-off bracket, knowing that Seth Garrett's in my spin-off bracket and a bunch of others. So it's kind of frustrating to know that, I didn't do as good. I also contribute that a lot to the stream. We're setting up so much equipment here late last night, streaming as much as we possibly can. My voice is basically gone. You can kind of hear that it's basically gone. So I'm trying to see who just won that battle.
But even so, you can't really. You also have to take into account with, like you did mention for a lot of people in the chat who aren't aware, Nathan Buss isn't just professional air hockey player who puts a lot of puts his heart and sweat and tears into air hockey, which he does, of course. But he's also the main guy who helps run the American Air Hockey League, and but even so, it's a testament that even in spite of all of that, you made it into the 25 to 30 second spin-off bracket, put up a great fight against Anthony Munoz. 4 out of the 5 games played had the losers score at least 5. The losers score at least 5 points. That is nothing to shake a stick about.
Yeah. Right now in the chat, who's the kid? That's no kid. That's Josiah Kamichek. He's a number 3 in Idaho for the U.S. Well, not for the USA. I'm sorry, the American Air Hockey League. And up next against him is Chance. They're just practicing against each other right now. We're waiting for the next game to come up. Do we know what the next game is?
The bracket is up on Chrome, but I just lost to Goran Mitic it was the final game.
Dude, Goran's so good.
He said my game was good, so I'll believe it.
Awesome. All right, we got the challenge up. Let's see. Open singles tournament. Are we able to hit the button and show it?
No, there's no button. You gotta click out. You gotta click on OBS and go to the scene.
Okay, so I'm going to OBS. Let's see. Where's OBS
Click
at?
right here.
Okay.
Just right here.
Oh, there we go. And so
Oh, it's Vince Alcida and Jacob Wiseman right now.
Vince Alcida, Jacob Wiseman. I'm gonna scroll up. This, mind you, this is a gigantic bracket.
You might want to move it a little bit.
Colin Cummings.
Oh,
versus
Colin
Rafael
beat his
Portillo.
father. You want to have Colin and Rafael play?
We kind of expected that one. So this is one game that could be happening. Down here, we've got this game. Vince Alcida. I can't express how many people are on this bracket.
You can't even see on the
You
bracket.
can see right now. Do you see that it says 239? That's game 239. Okay, that's how many games so far. So Connor versus Austin. Down here, the winner of, let's see, can I drag this? How do I drag?
Yeah.
Do I just pull? So Keith Fletcher, so right up here, Keith Fletcher. Why isn't it scrolling?
You gotta hold the mouse button.
I did hold the mouse button.
You're not doing it right.
You're not doing it right. All right.
It's like teaching your grandfather. No, don't drag it on there, dude. You just messed it up.
You told me to touch the screen. All right.
It's just slow because we're using Discord. Stop, you're messing everything up. Just drag it like this.
Oh, you just did that. Oh, look. Oh, it's not. Oh, look. Why are you selecting everything? Oh.
We're not selecting anything, see?
You were. Oh, yeah. They want to see you shake the screen. All right, we're going to have a poll up. Who's better at screen dragging? It's Peter, Kai, or Nathan Buss? That's the poll we're about to do. All right, we got a lot of games. It's hard to express how many games are happening. And so Chris Gibson, Pete Lippincott, that would be a fun game as well.
He beat Saeed?
Oh, like I said he would. Hey, look at that. Hey, everyone. Nathan was right. Vinnie Deep beat Saeed. I knew that was going to happen. Now it's Vinnie versus Brian, which means Vinnie Deep is the #1 best
are they playing right
newcomer.
now? Do we have them on the stream table?
I don't know. Go ask and see what we can get. Go ask and see what we can get on the table. All right, we're going to be bouncing out of this scene right here. This is fun. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to bounce back over to the chat. In the chat, we got Big Daddy saying, woo, back to the game, says Hentai. Just kiss him already, says his actual girlfriend. Big Daddy saying epic screen control. Smash that like button for epic air hockey content. Nathan breaking the stream. Dane Speck are at it again, says Kai in the chat. Sorry, guys. That's what happens when you have like little sleep and you've been playing for
This
days.
is Hermes jumping back in.
What's up, Hermes?
Oh, just jumping back. Just Hermes jumping back in, and of course looking at the comment section as well. We're, for the record, guys, we're just getting another matchup set up. This we're just seeing between Josiah on your left and Chance on your right, just a warm up to, you know, keep each other warmed up, keep each other ready for next matchup coming up. And just from Fluffy Dragon Slayer saying, I miss you guys. I hope that everything's been going super well and that if y'all are having a good time. And we've been, of course, this is day 3 of 4 that we've been going through in these Air Hockey World Championships. We've had a ton of matches. We've had a ton of fun with a lot of the guys, a lot of the Idaho guys that have come here. For some, it's their first time. For others, it's the umpteenth. We've all had a lot of players put in some really good performances, but we're always got to keep going, and hopefully next year we'll see a lot more Idaho guys come over here and perhaps even ruffle a few feathers in the world rankings. And from Llama Orama saying, I switched to another air hockey stream when this one didn't have a game going. Your guys' is way better setup. Thank you so much.
Somebody in the chat yesterday said the other air hockey channel is better. And then they ended up staying for a while, chatting with us, and realizing that we actually engage a lot of the chat, and we actually show games as much as we can. And I was like, all right.
It's so true. It's so true.
All right, Speck is coming back.
I have some questions for you, by the way,
we
Nathan.
gotta
now that
update.
we have you here.
We are going to have Brian Crocco versus Vinnie Diep on table number 2.
Oh, that's going to be such a good game.
Nice. That's gonna be good. But no, I had some questions for Nathan here. So now that things have been shaken up a bit, I'm curious if there's any games that you thought quite something or win so far. Have you had a chance to look at the bracket?
This is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I stay away from the bracket as much as I can. I find that it gets in my head. I like to wait until the last second and find out who I'm playing. For me,
well, no, not you. Like you're in spinoffs, right?
Right.
I'm talking about the main bracket still, like the games.
Like
that we
who do I think is
potentially
gonna win?
have coming
I really haven't looked at it, and I really should, but I really haven't. I decided, you know.
up. Well,
just
we have had an upset. We had a couple of them. Joey Lists earlier got beaten by Seth and
Right.
knocked down, and now we've gotten Rafael Portillo 24 Ano, and Ramiro and Joey ended up in the losers bracket up against each other.
I mean, what's crazy is that
top
I mean
10.
Keith knocking out Seth Garrett 4-0 is kind of crazy as well. So Seth beats Joey, Keith beats Seth. Keith beats Seth. Who else is in our stream right now? I'm hearing one other voice.
Oh, that would be me. That's Carlisle as well.
Carlisle, what's up, buddy? So,
Yeah, good to be here. I've been here since at least the beginning of today's streams.
That's awesome.
And just sort of excited to see a lot of this air hockey action. But like you said, there's been like Hermes was saying, there's a lot of really interesting matchups. We've seen a lot of upsets. We've seen a lot of high-powered action, and even with the games that are supposedly comfortable sweeps, like 4 or 5 game setups, we just saw. We saw Nathan. We saw your matchup against Anthony Munoz, and how deceptively close that is, despite it being a 5-game series.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah,
then,
like
of
I
course,
thought you played your heart out in that game. That was so close.
definitely, absolutely, it was a very fun thing to see.
Brian Crocker's ringleader. Tell him some advice.
But you've got so Keith Fletcher being Seth Garrett. That's gonna line up Keith Fletcher versus Jacob Nunez. So we're gonna have to. Well, man, that sounds like a great. That's number 2 seed versus the number 7 seed.
I know it would be a good match, but I think they're already playing right now. Or maybe it just got called.
Oh, not on our table. I'm just talking because we're waiting for a game to start, right? Like,
yeah.
thinking about like all of the.
Yeah,
the
I can see the game
amazing
happening right now.
matchups.
It's somewhere in the red table area. But
You've got Austin Fernandez coming up against Connor Cummings. Vince S., who we just saw on our table win, is going up against Jacob Weissman.
oh yeah,
Going to be
Jacob
in.
Weissman is
That's
actually
going to be a
reffing our
tough
next
game.
game right now.
Ooh.
I would love to watch the Colin Cummings versus Rafael Portillo. I know that Colin is
I think we might get
likely
that
going to
game
win
up
the whole
next.
thing, but man, I would love to see Riff take even one game off of him. That would be
Yeah, I
so
think we
exciting.
might call that game up next. And because Colin's reffing right now, so after this game, we might get Riff to table 2.
That would be great if we could get that.
Oh yeah.
Is Ramiro and Joey already playing?
Yep. I think they're way deep in their game. It's probably game 7 right now. So
No, okay.
yeah, but they're pretty far away from the table. Otherwise, we'd be able to stream it right
They're
now.
on table 6, which is 3 tables away.
Oh no. Oh, look at this. I can do that. Bam. Just kidding. Okay, I'm going to stop messing with the camera now. Yeah, they're pretty far away. They're on table 6. Okay, super funny yesterday in the stream. Spec, you weren't here. Somebody in the chat was like, I'm better than you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, come play. And he's like, meet me on table 5. I'm on table 5 right now. And the whole half of this room was empty, right? Like nobody was on table 5. So I'm like, hey everybody, let's go look at it. So we zoom in on table 5, but we turned over and he's like, and in the chat he's like, oh, I actually didn't know there even was a table 5. And I was like, I'm calling your bluff, buddy. Like you are not on table 5. You went
If
nowhere.
anyone's
Yeah, it
watching
was
the
really
stream
funny
right
as
now,
the camera slowly pans over
this
to
is the
it.
call out. This is the call. I can be anyone on this table. Just tell me where to meet on the table right now. Table 1 through 18. Just tell me where to go. I'll beat you right here, right now.
It was so funny, just because he really thought he could like bluff everybody and be super cool. And I called him out and showed it. Like I'm like, and there's table 5, and our buddy so and so is not there. Just remember this moment. And he's like, oh, you got me. And then somebody else was like, I'm on table 3, which is also right next to it. And I'm like, buddy, you're not. You're not on table anything.
Let's see. We got
Ryan Acrocco stepping up to the table right now. There's my guy.
We're gonna get some games going right now.
We got Brian Crocker training on the table 2, and we have across from that table number 4, Vinnie is training with Carlos Hernandez.
And right here you have
Jacob's
talking to
back.
Jacob Weissman.
Yeah, Jacob
Wow.
Weissman talking to Brian Acrocco. Jacob Weissman won a world tournament, so he is a world champion, and he's also a solid number 2 for
Well,
many
he won
years.
it like 12 years before Colin.
No. That
He's
was the only.
he's the 2017.
Oh, he's
They
20.
say the only reason he won
champion.
that one was because the Russians came out and studied only how to beat Colin Cummings. Came out, beat Colin Cummings in the winner bracket, and then Jacob,
yeah.
Jacob won everything. Jacob beat the Russians because they had only studied beating Colin Cummings, and I mean they got their goal.
So, all right, who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for Vinnie or are you rooting for Brian? Vinnie is
Me?
the underdog right now.
So here's the thing: I don't know Vinny almost at all,
Look
but
at
Brian has
Brian
let me
is
stay
praying.
at his house. He's
Brian
trained me.
is saying his grace
We've-
to God.
We've prayed together. We have bled together. I'm going for Brian Krakow. I love Vinny in North Carolina. Today,
So you do have a couple of people in here, and if we could get a poll going, by the way.
Vinny coming up right now. Oh,
Or
can,
these two.
Next
can we do a
match.
poll? Can we end the poll and start a new one?
Yeah. What I will say here is that yeah, Vinny is the younger player, and you guys we may have. I am solidly in Vinny's corner. I think Vinny
You're
has
cutting.
this.
You're
I
cutting in
think
and
that
out,
all-
Hermes. Just to let you know, you're cutting in and out.
Oh,
a
I'm
bit.
sorry. I am very much in favor of Vinny taking this whole thing.
One red, blue.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do first points. You do second. All right. You're okay. We can almost get the.
And of course,
We can almost get the warm up.
just before we get to this upcoming matchup here, we got some support here from Brigid Brentley, just saying, Nathan, your dedication is heroic, juggling roles as player, coordinator, tech wizard, all while uplifting your Idaho team with encouraging support. And this another Yon saying,
No,
Nathan, thanks for being the soul of your team, a bunch of good guys and girls. And
I yelled at Matt yesterday for
I
eating.
echo that sentiment.
I yelled at Matt yesterday for eating all my M&Ms, and then I got back to the Airbnb and he had bought me 2 more bags and they were on the in the Airbnb waiting for me. So now I feel guilty. At first I was like, no, I am vindicated by being angry. He ate my M&Ms. That was all I had to look forward to. And then I get back to the Airbnb and there's 2 giant bags. And so now I feel pretty
All
bad.
right. I think we're about to get this game going.
Let's get.
At least you got some M&Ms then, right?
All right, let me go talk to
At
Brian
least
real
you got
fast.
some M&Ms. Yeah, and as we mentioned, just from the bracket, of course, Brian ranked 13th, means he's expected
You just
to finish
ruined
at
his
least
focus.
13th in this bracket,
You
and
just ruined
Vinny
his
ranked
focus.
30th.
Just kidding. All right, I'm voting for Brian on this
There we
one.
go. Brian gets first possession.
Brian is a
And
higher
so far,
rated player.
it looks like 85% to 92% think Vinny is going to take this. We will have to see, folks.
I mean, Vinny
This
is
is
the underdog.
definitely youth versus experience here.
We got the wrong things though. Wrong sides.
Oh, the wrong sides. Then
I'll just
yeah,
change
we
that.
have to switch the names.
turning
Brian
that
is on the
right
right hand side of the table. We're gonna switch that for you right now. This game is super fast paced right now. So Brian Krakow, he's one of my mentors. I call him. There's 2 air hockey dads I say that I have, and he's one of the 2 air hockey dads. He's amazing, awesome mentor, godly man, and I love his.
There we go.
ferocity.
First point
There
goes
we
to
go.
Brian.
Brian Krakow up 1-0. You're gonna have to go ahead and use do that first because this isn't connecting. Are we supposed to be on different ones?
First.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got it.
All right. Mine's
Started
up
with
now.
first
Here
blood.
we go. Here we go. Brian is
Brian
nice.
with possession,
You can
still
see the
looking
play
to
style difference in Brian right now. He's just a
Very,
menace.
very quick
I got
here.
it,
Oh,
menace.
man. Taking 2 points off the bat against Vinny.
Vinny
Vinny
getting
with
a
lining
the
up
bunch.
again.
all over.
Gets a over on him.
His
Taking
doubles
a-
tomorrow,
taking a
says
point here.
Dwayne in the chat. Yes, it is. The doubles tournament is tomorrow. It should be really fun. Everyone's gonna be really
Hey,
tired and wiped out. So everyone's
Idaho
gonna
is
be
not out yet. Josiah's still in the 18 and U tournament.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Nice. We got another point for Brian Krakow. It's now 3-1. Vinny having a hard
3
time.
to 1.
looking to take
Can Vinny
already
be
taking
the
a
upset?
dominant lead just like that.
Sebastian
I mean-
saying there's 2v2s. Yes, it's called doubles. It's a blast. Oh, I just
Nice level over
And
from
an
Vinny.
under
Vinny
off
is,
the back of the mallet. Very deceptive.
Vinny is a left-handed player. If you can see, their mallets are not opposing sides. They're on the same side, actually.
So
Yes,
doubles
indeed,
is
and that's
doubles is
Oh, and Vinny threw his
Vinny
mallet to
loses his
stand.
mallet.
doubles is different than you would think. You'd think it's 2 people on the table at the same
Vinny,
exact time.
Vinny threw the mallet at some ladies and
No, the
tried-
puck flew.
No, he actually threw his mallet. Yeah.
Oh, but
Threw
doubles.
them, like the mallet went flying.
Oh, and the cut comes out from
my
Brian.
God,
Beautiful.
it's in
there.
Brian is just very smart at this game right now. He is just he blocked that left wall over from Vinny, and now Vinny's trying to do that cut. Not gonna work out. Looks like he's thinking, doing another left wall over, but Brian is just too smart for Vinnie right now. That cut is just wide open for Brian.
Sam Champion in the chat saying, Nathan, how are you? I'm good, buddy.
Hey, Sam
going for
Champion,
an
we're at the
over
World
here.
Tournament in Houston, Texas. Not really Houston, but in the greater Houston area. It's in Lake Conroe at Margaritaville.
Flavio Medina in the chat saying hi. What's
Try
up, buddy?
the charge, nearly got punished for it.
Yeah, we're on day 3.
Guys, double tap that screen for
Going
1
an
second.
over and missing it. Vinny hitting back with another over and missing. Back and forth here, folks.
Do me a favor,
Brian on an
guys.
off goal.
It requires 1 second of your time. Double tap your screen. That's all you gotta do. Pretend like you're pausing it and unpausing it, and it'll give us a like, and it will mean so much to me. Let's see if we can blast it with likes for 1 quick second.
Give
I
us a like
appreciate
if you want both these players to win.
There you go.
Oh, nice left ball
nice.
under from Vinny.
Left wall, great shot there.
That is
Look
three,
at Vinny's
four.
face. Vinny's face is determined to win.
The determination
You know, he,
on Vinny's face.
maybe Vinny
there.
should be called the Purple Papa. He's got purple everything, purple mallet, purple hat.
Yeah, let me know.
Egg beats
Let me know
Lake
when you're
Conroe. That's 15 minutes away. Do
Oh,
I need a ticket
nice
to
little
walk in?
left wall under
Nathan-
from Vinny. Josiah's
I wonder
distracting
if
we-
Nathan
4-4.
right now.
Here. You guys, you can ask.
Nathan, do spectators need a ticket to come in?
Nathan's getting distracted by Josiah, so the score's not updating, but I got
Okay.
it.
4-5.
Here we go. Vinny
4 to
is
5.
This is like a pretty close match, actually.
Sam Champion, are you playing? I am playing in the tournament right now. I'm in the spin-off bracket. Ooh,
Nice
nice from
little point.
Brian.
There's 4 to
Game point to
6.
4.
Come on, Vinny's trying to
Don't
do
have the left wall game
Lord,
point position.
trying to do that over
right wall
here.
over. Right wall over again. Gets a right
Gets
wall
it
over.
on him.
5-6.
5-6.
And now Vinny is thinking about walking the cut.
Brian is coming
Brian
up
is trying to do
through the
that right
line
wall
for his
over.
shots
Does not work
here.
out well for him.
Chasing the chat saying, how long have they been doing this? We've been doing this for 50 years. American Air Hockey League, USAA. Oh, there it is. Game
there it
over.
is.
There
Final
it is.
shot from Brian
It's the
Krakow.
First game 5-7. So Nathan, there was a question in the chat. Do I need spectators need a ticket?
You're breaking up again.
Do players need a ticket or?
No, you sign up to play.
No. Do they need? It's free to walk in and spectate. It's free to walk in and spectate.
Yes. Yeah, you guys can all come in right this second.
Yeah. If someone wants to come in right now and watch all these games or meet us, you can just come in right now at the conference center in Margaritaville, Lake Conroe, and just come say hi, watch some games, maybe learn a little bit of air hockey. It doesn't cost anyone to come in and play a practice match with pros. It doesn't cost anything to come in and watch. It's all free to come, unless you're playing.
Arslan, do you hear me breaking up?
No, I think you were just stuttering.
It was for a second. Man, look at Vinny. He is determined.
Vinny,
he
yep.
knows that he's supporting all of North Carolina right now. Okay, the game is starting
He
up now.
is.
Can I come? Can I come meet you all? Bob is allowed, I think.
Yeah, I believe spectators are allowed. So if you guys
Yes.
are around there, you're
Yeah,
free to hop in.
if you just want to come and say hi or play a little bit of some games with some pros, just come in.
In the chat, Vinny at 59% in the poll. If you haven't taken part in the poll, go ahead and
Oh,
do that
nice
right
little
now.
cross there from Vinny.
Taking
New
first
scores.
blood here.
How do you
Brian
Oh, you
struggling
can
to
do
get
it,
a
yeah.
point on him.
Oh, I can do it from here.
Whatever you want. Brian takes
I
possession.
want to win. Is that whatever I want? I want
Brian
to win.
takes possession, goes to the right wall. It's blocked. He gets it back though. Love from the Maldives says Midnight in the chat. Jay-Z saying Brian had a good forehand.
Vinny trying for that
What's
cross.
up, everybody?
the
What's
puck
up?
goes
What's up?
off on Brian's side. It was like Vinny
He
gets
has
possession, gets
possession
the left
again,
wall
gets
over.
an under for 2-point lead.
Fall over for a 2-point lead. Brian is now
Oh,
hurting. Getting that
1-0 or
diamond
1-2.
drift
That
cross
was cut, that
down
was
on
cut.
Vinny. The cross is very strong on left-handed players because it's just like a cut for them. But the left-handed cut is strong on the right-handed players.
I'm begging to get Josiah and Mark Robbins' game on this table. They might have to hold it, so they're seeing if they can play on this table. It would be really fun to have this televised, and so we'll see if we can get that.
Oh yeah, it would be like the new gen versus the old gen.
Exactly, brand new player versus not brand
No,
new
Oh,
player.
and another.
Chance
Oh,
is the
that
brand new
did not
player
go
here.
in. That did not go in.
Oh, 2-2 now. Vinny had
2
a
to
nice
2.
lead.
Come
Brian
on.
pulling it
You
back.
can see Brian Crocker's ringleader cheering him on.
They've called Brian a gatekeeper for a long time now. It basically say if you're able to beat him, then you belong in the top 10. I love his setups here.
But if Brian loses this, he'll be out of the top 10.
That's correct. So that's why
is the
that's why he's a
24.
gatekeeper. He's always that gatekeeper battle.
If he wins this, he'll still be out of the top 10 because it's going to be top
Yeah.
13.
Dancing with the Puck, says Sebastian. Midnight saying love from the Maldives. We got Bridget saying the scoring board adds so much excitement. You know, we were really debating bringing our heart rate monitors, but we knew it was going to be a pain in the butt trying to get any of the players to want to actually wear them.
Yeah.
And you got to get consent for that. You
And,
can't
and these players are very picky about having
nice
stuff on them.
shot. Brian, happy about that goal there. Very
Yeah,
pleased with
Brian-
his work here.
Dude,
Vinny,
if you see Brian smile, that's a happy goal. That's a happy Brian.
Vinny trying really hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
that left,
Left
wall,
wall
oh,
goes Vinny.
left wall
Tied
over
at
from
3.
Vinny. Vinny is pumped up.
I love his
Oh,
stance.
but the forehand
Vinny,
comes out
Vinny
from
reminds me of
Brian.
like when you're picking your character on like Street Fighter.
Dude, the forehand from Brian is absolutely amazing. And the left wall under from Vinny.
Is it 4-4 now?
It's 4-4, tie game.
4-4.
But someone has to come out on top. And I think that someone
And
is
I will say
Brian.
out of NC, Vinny is a very, very passionate player. He has a lot of love for the game.
Jordan in the chat asking where these
you
guys
will
are
see
playing
him.
at. They're playing in Texas right now. We flew out to Texas. This is in Lake Conroe, Margaritaville. Let's go with Vinny, says Eco in the chat. Sam Champion says, is Josiah allowed to use his 3D printed mount? Of course he is. It is entirely legal. He's actually sold a bunch while he's been here.
If any of you guys near Margaritaville wants to meet us or want to make the hour-long drive from Houston to meet us, we are just at the back corner of Cable 2.
Ooh, Brian gets possession
You're gonna
back.
see a lot of tripods
Sets
around
it up.
us.
Off goal. Sets it up
It's
again.
4-4 here. But yeah, so Vinny is a big mainstay within the NC community out here.
He really is. This
Guy.
is a,
Nice
oh,
transition
he-
shot from Vinny.
Transition
4-5
straight
now.
from Vinny.
Great shot. Carlisle, I feel bad you're just in the
Nice
background.
cross
Oh, point of
from
criticality.
Brian. This game cannot be any closer, guys. This is number 10 in the world versus a newcomer. Can you believe it? A newcomer of the world
I
tournament.
know, this is kind of crazy.
Newcomer, but
Vinny is
in the case, but it's always the
This
case,
like
is
the-
that
the
you're
biggest-
only as
this is
good
the
as how you
biggest game
perform.
of the tournament so far, we think.
Vinny is, yeah, so Vinny is
Nice right wall over from
already the
Brian.
best
It is
newcomer
now
here.
6-5.
Chance Studer was trying to beat
6
him
to
in that.
5.
That was not a score. That was not a score.
Wait, what? Really?
That was not a score. Vinny caught the puck.
Oh, not the,
There,
That
now
was a
it's
he
score,
got
yeah.
punished there.
6-5.
There we go.
6-5.
Hoping to get a shot. Oh, he does a fast
stream,
one.
The stream was a little laggy.
Sorry, guys, we are running on low capacity right
Tries
now.
for an under. Tries for a cut. Vinny's really trying here to bring it to 6-6.
Vinny sets it up. He gets it back, though. He gets
Misses
possession.
the under again.
He better make the shot or get
Misses
it
the
back.
under again. As it is blocked by
He
Brian.
gets the
Oh,
left
he
wall
gets
over.
it.
It's now
It's the
6-6
over for
Shobi.
6-6.
It's 6-6.
Shobi!
Brian sets it up.
Brian needs a timeout. Maybe he might call a timeout. He's taking a lot of time on the table. But yeah, there we go. A timeout, right? Timeout.
I don't know. That was
a lot.
He asked the ref something.
Not yet.
Oh, Vinny gets possession. This could
Oh,
be
that
it for Brian.
that little.
He gets
that
possession.
little-
Does he have it?
Oh,
There it is. There it is. Vinny takes it for 1-1.
Vinny takes game number 2 with what, a left wall under.
Eco saying, stop grabbing the table. No, that's fine. They can have their hand on the table if they want to, as long as the puck doesn't hit it. You can literally
Brian
lay on the table play.
Brian Crocker's getting some advice from some people right now. I think I'm gonna go to the bar outside and get some drinks. I am so thirsty.
We got Jordan. Vinny is going to win the championship. I don't know, man, but that would be one heck of an upset. If I would love for somebody from NC, Vinny, or anyone else to be able. I can't even imagine a puck in the air. Or I can't even imagine a puck in air hockey super fast. That was impressive. These players are the best in the world. I mean, Brian Acrocco, I think, was 13th seed, and Vinny is 30th seed. So very, very much so the best in the world. You got Saljo Choudhary. Man, I to know that about the tournament competition of air hockey. I thought it was just an arcade game. No, there's people that take this very, very. But we're all here to have a little bit of fun, right? So, yeah.
Hermes, just a
And-
heads up, there's still chunks of your audio that are cutting out. Okay, ooh, we're back. And game
But we
starting
are
right
going
now.
into game number 3 now, and Vinny already with possession. Set tied 1-1, but Vinny looking to perhaps break away in this set, perhaps in this game too. But Brian is going to shut that down, at least for the time being. His first point will go to Brian. But Vinny now with left wall, that gets blocked. Standing up again is Vinny, but again trying a flurry of shots, trying to see what could possibly break Brian in this interval now. But off, sending it off the wall, little left wall gets blocked. Brian with possession now. Ooh, tries the forehand, that gets off wall. Tries again with the straight, but not quite.
And nails it.
These two going back and
2-0
forth.
down.
2-0 lead. Vinnie with possession, trying to still get himself back onto the board. Left wall gets blocked. Setting up with Brian now, taking his time a little bit, using full advantage of the 7 seconds. Left wall goes wide.
Left wall over, but it was missed. Goes for an off goal. When Brian misses like that, it's intentional. So when he's hitting to that far side, he's trying to get Vinnie out of possession. You saw me do a lot of those as well, where you purposely hit it far over. Ooh, gets it 3-0. He's on a roll.
3-0 now.
Vinnie
Brian trying to take that full advantage.
Vinnie really trying to understand what is happening right now to this game. You know, after winning a game and now seeing Brian's adjustment.
There he goes.
Vinnie's
on the board now
player.
is Vinnie.
So that's a left-handed, it's a cut that he just did to Brian. So let's see if that works again. Vinnie sets it up. He goes for a cross. Sets it up again. And hits that right wall, or left wall over.
That's good.
2-3.
Now cuts the lead down to 1. From down 0-3 is now just gotten 2 points on the board to cut the lead down to 1. But Brian with possession looking to put that comeback to bed perhaps. But with Vinnie has possession now, looking to perhaps even bring things even and perhaps start pulling away. Keeping possession, Diamond Drift, no good off the off goal. Tries the left wall, but nearly got it. Nearly had been punished by Brian, but keeps possession nonetheless.
It's crazy
Steps
because
up off the left wall, no good.
Vinnie's keeping a lot of possession time against Brian right now, which is sort of unheard of. Vinnie, one of the newest people. I mean, he really is. Him and Chance. We're gunning for best newcomer. Ooh, nice shot by Brian. It's now
4-2 in Brian's favor.
Ooh, and then right away Vinnie with a nice shot, and now it's 3-4. Got people in Brian's corner.
You gotta give credit to Vinnie for his efforts here. He has been keeping, with Brian being listed as the gatekeeper. You can really tell that Vinnie's almost like Eric Andre, just banging at the gate to let him in.
Rabid Wolf
wants to put himself to the top 10.
Rabid Wolf
his worth here.
Rabid Wolf in the chat saying, "I want to marry Vinnie right now." He couldn't hold it for this table. Ask him to hold it for this table.
With how well he's performed, he's been buttery smooth. I wouldn't be surprised from that. But Brian's still trying to find the way. Got off the transition and just able to sneak it past. Was it an over?
Beautiful.
I don't believe so.
Great shot by Vinnie.
Yeah, keeps possession now. Ooh, Vinnie, great way to keep possession there. Nearly had it soar over, but kept it going. Brian now with possession, looking to put this one away perhaps. Setting things up is Vinnie with the diamond drift. What? Ooh, tried the left wall, but that gets blocked brilliantly. Keeps possession.
Tries
left
for that
wall
over
gets
again. And the under. Oh, I thought that went in. I thought that was in.
Got blocked instead. Brian looking to put
with
this
a
one
slow
away.
cross.
That is 7, yes.
That was game
7.
there.
Oh, nice
two.
cut there.
Got
Nice
1
cut
to 2.
there,
Vinnie
just
got
catching-
1 to Brian's 2.
Catching Vinnie unawares, got cut and got the game. That's a 2-1 lead for Brian. He's going to looking to enhance his lead, to perhaps pull away from the newcomer Vinnie, to really show that experience will always win out over youth. And looking at the chat saying, of course, we have another interesting question. Chase Lehman saying, are there any penalties in the sport? Just a few. Hermes, do you want to explain?
Are there any penalties? Yes, there are. So the very first one that you'll see a lot is if when the puck goes off the table. So anytime you see the puck go flying off the table, what that means is that whoever had the forward motion previously ends up losing possession of their opponent. If anybody touches the puck, if you touch the puck with anything other than the mallet, then that is going to be a possession loss, with one exception. If you prevent it from going to the goal, the ref can call a goaltending, and they can end up shooting it right on in. If you go over 7 seconds, that will also result in a penalty if you have seconds without shooting. But we have another game here. We're going into game 4 here, as Vinnie has possession.
Vinnie with possession, looking to work his way back into the set. Tries the cross, but that gets blocked. Brian with possession now. Setting up Diamond Drift, no good. Again with the diamond drift. And interesting to see how high the diamond drift is as he takes that shot off the cut to take first blood. 1-0 lead now. But now Vinnie with possession. Tries the cross, no good. But will keep possession. Setting up his shots again. Another cut that gets blocked. Trying again off the left wall, no good there either. But you can tell Vinnie's just trying to look for the shot, whatever shot might work.
Excellent cut there. Gets it on Brian. Brian doing an off goal, seeing if he can get Vinnie to move his mallet a bit, open up something, but Vinnie says no. He is blocking solidly here.
That cut goes straight at Vinnie's mallet, who will keep possession. And gets it off, gets a cut of his own through to gets one of his own 2-1 lead, but Brian able to respond right back to keep this game tied. Nearly got off the left wall, but Brian keeps it up. And Vinnie nearly had it sent over the line, but able to keep possession.
Tries another cut on Brian here.
I guess I am back. So who's
another cut on Brian.
Who's in the lead right now?
It's 2-2.
Brian.
Oh, nice
Brian left wall over attempt with a transition that scores on Vinnie.
Nice transition from Vinnie with the cross.
A cross as he's punching back here. 3-3.
Vinnie looking to work his way back in this set.
But under from Brian. Brian just smoking Vinnie right now.
Looking to take full advantage of this game, perhaps. But up 4-3. Got off.
Lightning fast left wall under by Vinnie here.
This game cannot be
to
any
tie it
closer.
up. We are at 4-4 here, folks.
Has the puck ever bounced out of the pointer? You mean the goal? Yeah, the puck bounces out of the goal plenty of times. It is a common occurrence.
Left wall under attempt.
If you have enough
Brian
spin,
is very serious.
If you have enough spin on the puck, it can roll out of the goal.
Vinnie holding on to possession. He wants another point. He's not letting it go.
But Brian charging on Vinnie. He has figured out Vinnie just now.
Another cut attempt. Another over attempt. Brian trying to get possession.
Dude, Brian has just figured out
for
Vinnie's
a cross,
attack.
and Brian blocks
it's over
it.
for Vinnie. It's over for Vinnie. Brian just figured out how to read Vinnie, and it's just pretty much over at this point.
Let's see. We'll have to see. I think Vinnie still has this.
Vinnie can just yet 3 points for both.
Vinnie can only score overs or transition shots at this point.
They
want to sand the puck.
Just sand the puck.
I mean, the last two shots Vinnie just did, Brian just held out and read it like a book. And there's first.
And we got a cut on Vinnie here.
There we go.
For 5-4 as Brian takes the lead.
Make or break point for Vinnie right now. Will he get this over? Yeah, see that?
Tries to look
he
for
goes
that
for an
cross,
off goal.
See that? Yeah, Brian's
Goes
got
for
him.
another off goal.
Brian's got him right now.
Tries for a cut.
Look at Brian's defense.
Slower straight here.
Look at Brian's defense.
Brian takes back possession.
I'm telling you, Hermes, Brian's reading like a book right now. He just figured out how to beat Vinnie.
And there it is. There's that cross by Brian.
Oh, I think Seth Garrett is about to give Vinnie advice. 2-1 Brian.
Great save there from Brian, able to keep his possession.
Brian doing a quick forehand.
Oh.
Commentate while you're playing.
Time called.
Timeout called, yes.
Timeout called for Vinnie. Dude, I'm sure this is it. Brian can read Vinnie's attack now. He knows everything. Oh.
And there it is. There's that left wall
nice,
under.
Unexpected left
Staple
wall
by
under.
Vinnie.
Yeah, that was a nice unexpected left wall under. Brian was not expecting that. Oh no!
Oh, very unlucky. Yep. Very unlucky there, but
that would have went in anyway. That would
have
have went in if it was a little bit higher.
But Vinnie had the block on it as well. He blocked it and just
it is
not enough.
3-2-1 on Brian.
All right. I just got word, and I had to pull a lot of strings. I had to talk to 3 separate people to make this happen. And I was banned at first, but I talked my way into it. We got approval to get the a spin-off game on the main table. So this is supposed to be for only the main bracket games. So I had to fight people. to get permission to get Josiah and Mark Robbins' game on ours. It's a spin-off game, so they said, why would you want a spin-off game on your stream? And it's because it's
This is the
Josiah.
Idaho stream, man. It's Josiah versus Mark Robbins.
I know.
I was trying to explain that too. I said, like, don't you guys get it? Like, it's Josiah, the Kid Boy Wonder, that's like just crushing it right now. And I think he's going to end up winning that game. I would love to stream that, and I think our fans are going to love that as well.
Hell
So
yes.
should be
Hell yes, we
awesome.
would.
Okay, I'm sitting back in now. It looks
All
like
right,
3
game-
games to 1.
game-
Yeah, Brian just
Yeah,
figured
we're
out
on game
Vinny's
5
attack.
here. Brian is up 2 games.
So the update
He can
is
still bring this back.
Brian
It
just
is
figured
still
out Vinny's
possible.
attack, and now Vinny is really struggling to score on Brian right now. Brian's just reading Vinny like a book.
And that's what
Oh, we got
Phil Arnold right there in the screen. That's okay. Let's get a close up of Phil Arnold's belly. Bam! Belly from Phil Arnold. Okay, I'm sorry.
This is
I'm
not
sorry.
Good content.
I know, I'm sorry, but when they stand that close, you just gotta roll with it. You gotta lean into it.
He's leaning into you
Brian
right now.
quickly taking 2 points on Vinny at the start of this
Vinny-
game. He only needs
oh my
one more to
gosh.
close
And
it out.
Brian,
This is
stealing
very
possession back
uphill
again.
here.
Dude,
Can he be my dad? Says Fluffy in the chat. Ooh,
Let's
nice
see what
shot.
happens, and there it
Left wall
is.
from Vinny there.
There's
the
an
shot,
over.
That's the shot. No, that was an under. Vinny, that's the only shot Vinny can do right now.
That went over his mallet. That went over his mallet on the left side of the goal.
I'm watching the game right now. Hermes.
I don't know. Like maybe the stream is lagging, but I saw that as an over.
I think the stream is lagging a little bit. Oh, and the self score from Vinny.
Oh,
No.
scored on
The
himself.
self-score from
Jeez.
Vinny. Come on, Vinny. We believe in you. The underdog story is all yours, buddy. Vinny is now cemented as the best newcomer in this world, as Chance Tudor lost to Carlos Hernandez.
But now Vinny looking to push himself even further than just being the best newcomer, looking to make
Oh,
a
nice little
gargantuan
cut there from
comeback.
Vinny.
And that
on
cut
him.
will that cut will start.
2-3.
The
Oh, 3-3.
2-3 now.
Okay, that's 2-3.
Yeah, 2-3. We're having a little.
Brian's
we had
still
a
trying to
little
go back
switch.
with that cut.
We had a little switch on our scoreboard keeper. All right.
Now
Looks
setting
like
up. Ooh, got the block off the cross.
Both players are now reading each
There's
other
an
like
under.
a book. Now all
There's
an
shots
under.
need to be
3-3.
super accurate and super deceptive, just to get those leads off. And now a little forehand off Brian.
Tried the transition, but
Oh,
blocked.
and the cross from Brian Akrako.
Good cross from Brian. 3-4.
You see the game. The game in the
4-3
background is Carlos Hernandez and Brian Cazada. I think Brian Cazada's gonna win that on table number 1. Oh, another scoreboard keeper change.
Oh,
so
Brian
there's
scores on
an own goal
himself
there.
there.
4-4.
Brutal.
There's a lot of people waiting for this
Brutal.
game to, Josiah's, I'm getting so much pressure. They're wanting his game to start right now. And I said, come on, there's a few points away, so I need Brian to
Brian, the
win
right
this.
wall
I need Brian to get the
under.
next 2
Brian,
points.
5.
Brian might win this. Actually, he is
Ooh,
reading. He
nice
is reading.
block.
We'll
If,
see, we'll
if
see.
Vinny cannot get that left ball under on him, it's kind of over for Vinny. Brian can shoot all sorts of shots. Almost gets that cut in. Look at Vinny's face. He is stressed out right now. He's super tense. He's like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do right now?
Basically on.
Can you
He's
ask
basically on
Phil
death's
to
door.
I don't think that Vinny looks all that tense at all. He
Right.
looks like he's ready to go
Okay,
here.
he got it.
He's trying all sorts of shots here. He's been shooting overs. He's been shooting cuts to both sides of the goals, unders to both sides of the goals. I think he's doing really well here.
Brian with the setup. Ooh,
Indeed, trying
I mean,
to.
anyone can
bring
bring
it
it.
to the
Now it's
now
4 to 6
match
point.
timeout call.
There's
another
cross on
goal.
Vinny.
it is now match point to 4. Vinny walks away for a second.
It's a timeout.
It's
Timeout.
a timeout for who, Vinny?
I think Vinny.
Vinny with a
Yeah.
timeout.
Well, yeah, that was a little too late for the timeout call.
It's okay.
No, don't you press it again.
Vinny
Don't
takes
break
his
it.
time. He
Oh,
sets
let's
up.
see.
Not-
Let's
time-
see it.
It's time in right
Tries
now,
for
guys.
that left wall under.
There we go.
Does Brian get this?
Does Brian going for a forehand? Trying to make a statement for the stream. But I think you shouldn't get too fancy with it, Brian. Ooh. Oh, nice little
Vinny with
catch
that
from
left
Brian.
wall under, caught by Brian.
Is there going to be a timeout for Brian? Or is he going to take up all 7 seconds of his time?
Oh,
and he gets it!
Gets
He
that
gets
left
it.
wall under and takes
Oh,
that game.
You press at
He's
the same
so
time.
excited about that right
See a
now.
hug from the two players there. Good sportsmanship.
I love it. He's so pumped about that right now.
Valiant effort from Vinny, but Brian able to hold his own
pressed at the same time,
and
so he broke
slam the gate shot on Vinny. Moving on to the next round there.
Hold it back up. I mean, it's great that Vinnie is so good that he can make the top 10
Oh, the
players
left wall
scream.
under, giving Vinnie a taste of his medicine. Incredible game.
Do I want to get Brian
what's up? What?
Okay, let's get ready for the next one.
All right,
Josiah's on the left.
We're gonna do
Josiah versus Mark Robbins.
Mark Robbins. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, we're getting that set up right now. Josiah versus Mark Robbins. Let everybody know. I'm going to shoot a message to Ruth right now to tell her that her her kiddo, is about to play. Where's Ruth in my chat here? Ruth Kamicek with she calls it Ruthless Real Estate. She's the absolute best. Guys, I always want to shout out Ruth. We weren't able to build a flyer for her, but Ruth Kamicek, if you're in Idaho, she's the best real estate agent in the world. She's so amazing. She'll fight for you.
You can see Mark Robbins.
Been a family friend for a long time.
Mark
Mark
Robbins.
He's talking to Josiah. I don't think.
About his mallet. It's about his mallet.
Yeah, they're showing each other mallets. Yesterday,
I'll
Phil.
show you my mallet right
Mark-
now.
I thought they were supposed to go
Mark
to the,
Robbins, by the way.
Go ahead.
Mark Robbins, by the way, is a very, very big father figure in air hockey. For anybody who does not know,
Yeah,
he's a two-time
I mean-
world champion. He is the owner of Gold
This
Standard
is
Games.
the new
He is a
generation
industry
versus the old
expert.
generation right now, guys. Share this stream right now. This is the old generation
is
of
the
air
guy.
hockey, the founder of air hockey, one of the founders, versus the newest gen air hockey player there is yet to come.
You got
This-
Mar-
Look at him.
This
Look
is
at-
kind of
He's-
it's such a stark
Dude.
contrast right now in this game, and you're going to be
Mark
able to.
Robbins is 5 decades older than Josiah, almost half a century older than Josiah.
Hey,
Chat, can you move those yellow towels to like the chair?
it's crazy because what you're seeing is youth and energy versus wisdom and experience, and so you're going to see just sort of a crazy game.
Hey Brandon, can you sit like a foot that way? Yeah, perfect.
And Mark Robbins, he's been playing air hockey since 1973, folks.
Yeah,
Like this is quite a player.
I need it known, the ref of this game, one of my best friends, Brandon DeMaro, broke my rib last year by giving me too hard of a hug. I wish I was kidding. He hugged me so hard from the side it snapped one of my ribs.
Josiah started playing in 2022.
Here we go. Here's the face-off. And Mark with the French Open, and Josiah immediately gets possession anyways. Josiah with this very fast shot to left wall over. It's on now. This game is already at it. And Mark with a sneaky serve shot and gets it. Josiah with the setup, goes for the cut, sets it up again, another cut. Mark steals it this time and goes for a left wall. Now, this is kind of a fun game because they're both left-handed players in this game. So may the best left-handed player win. What is our chat saying right
left
now?
wall.
How in the
Under.
world can you break a rib by hugging someone too hard?
He hugged me from the side and lifted me up and pulled down. You know how
think you
people
just-
pop each other's backs, but now imagine the person sideways. That's what happened. He held me like right underneath the armpit and lifted me up
Nathan
and
is just
pulled down.
frail.
I'm also an old man. I'm rooting for Mark at heart. I'm just kidding.
Oh, there we go.
Get to
Josiah
sucking son of a drift.
rushing him right
3-1.
now. Mark wondering how he can win this. It's funny because people in the chat watching this are going to be like, oh, it's, the kid's going to win against the older guy. But the thing is that Mark helped create the sport, helped design the tables. His name is on many, many products. In fact, one of the tables we bought, we opened it up, and inside was a flyer with Mark Robbins'
Hey
signature on
guys,
the inside
please
of it.
share the stream right now. Share the stream with all your friends. Give us a like. We want all eyes on this.
Dude, there's so many people
right now.
watching this right now,
It
guys.
is-
Double tap that screen.
No, this couldn't be any more perfect. It's blue versus red, new generation versus old generation.
they didn't even sync up their shirts, but that was
That is
perfect.
so true. With the shirts of
I
the
did tell
colors.
Josiah to be on that side starting out just because he was wearing blue. I forgot that Mark was wearing red.
But no, Josiah's wearing some red shorts. So
Oh no, we
kinda
need to get
cancels out.
Mark some blue shorts.
It canceled out.
Josiah loses possession. Mark with the forehand gets it back. Josiah goes for that
Why
cut.
is there a referee?
Goes for
someone
the
says?
left wall.
Doesn't all sports need a referee?
Oh, dude, you have to know who's like.
Yeah,
if someone
both
went over the line, you
players,
have to
both
have a referee.
players.
Josiah with the setup again.
Yeah,
goes
there
for
needs to
that.
be a referee in this.
Red
It's a very
Pro says,
competitive.
bro, these are
Ooh, Mark now
Red
2
Pro
to 3.
3 says, bro, these are pros.
Gets that over there.
I
That
could
was
probably
a
beat
great
these dudes.
shot.
How do I sign up? Sign-ups are ended right now.
Yep.
But you can actually come into Margaritaville as a spectator and come play as one of the
And
pros.
not just that, we play. Ooh, another shot. It's
Nice
now tied
little
3 to 3.
cross from
We play every
Mark
single week in
Robbins.
multiple
3 to
states,
3
and we can explain that in a little
tied
bit. But this is too fast to read our chat. But we usually read the chat as we go. Josiah,
Here we go, guys. Oh,
1,
nice.
2,
Josiah
3
is
shots.
trying to
He's
get-
trying. And
The
he gets
nice
it.
little
He gets
cut
it with the
from
crossover.
Josiah. Just 3-3.
Look how cool he is right now. He's just cool as a cucumber. He's just chilling. Look at the
Oh,
control he
another
has.
cut.
It's
Another
now.
Gets it again on that cut.
It should be now. Is it 4-3? My
4-3. It should be 4-3.
I think it should be 4-3. Hey,
I
can you
see
update
4
that?
on the,
It's frozen on my
I
side.
see 5 on the
4-3
ref's
Josiah.
hand.
I think it's
though.
5. Yeah, it's actually 5. It's 5-3.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, my
we
tablet.
We got a question. What happens if the puck flies off the table? If it's depending on whoever hits it last, or if you charged up and hit it.
Yeah.
It'll
Well,
always go to another side.
Not who hits it last. It's last
whoever hit it.
forward motion.
Yeah, last forward
Oh,
motion.
last forward motion.
We'll explain that as it goes.
Yeah. So last forward motion is whoever goes forward as the puck is flying off is the one that gains possession.
Mark going for a quick
Mark,
left
it
wall.
should be 6-4 now. Can you change that right here?
That was a wide under to the
There we
far
go.
side of the goal.
It flies off the table, so
Yeah,
it goes
flies
to
off
Mark.
on Josiah.
By the way, we still have the pull-up from Vinnie and Brian. If we can get a new
Okay.
pull-up, that'd be great.
It's a little hectic right here right now. It's
I know
an
it's
exciting
so
game.
fast. Oh, it's
Exciting
5.
game.
It's 5 to 4. I
Get
believe.
your tablet ready.
I'm trying to. All right. Oh, Mark, it's now 5 to 5. The point of criticality. Josiah hoping to get into this right now. He sets it up. Goes for left wall.
We're on
He
the
moves his
cheerleaders.
possession.
Where are the cheerleaders?
You're a cheerleader, Spec. Mark sets it up and gets the left wall under.
Gets it on
It's
him.
now 6 to 5.
5-6.
Is Mark going to win the first game in this one? Josiah had a steady start to this, but he needs to either score a goal right now, get it back. He
Oh,
does. He scores a goal.
no.
It's
6 to 6.
Gets it.
Show
6-6.
me.
Show me.
6-6.
In the chat is that new poll. Who do you think is going to win this, Josiah or Mark?
I got to choose Josiah on this one.
Come on, Josiah. Get that
Josiah
cut
with the setup. It's
cut
beating
in.
Mark is like a right up extension in air hockey. If you can beat the founder on a table that he helped create, there's nothing better. And there it is. He gets it.
There it is. 7-6.
I'll do the final
Josiah.
target replay. Okay, I'll do the final target replay.
Change that at least. There we go. Josiah wins his first round against Mark Robinson. Now, Mark, after each game, he disappears. I don't even know where he's at anymore. I'm looking in the room looking for him, and I don't see him.
He just walked off.
He usually walks out. He thinks about what he's done. He comes back in.
Yeah, I think he's in that little room right there.
Yeah. Oh, that one needs to be aimed down. I'm gonna go aim that camera down a tiny bit. I said this.
We got a bunch of people.
Go ahead.
Bunch of people in the chat here as well. I got 20 push-ups on the commentators and Joe wins. All right, let's see here. They're adding points wrong. We're the cheerleaders. Let's go, Josiah. Josiah.
So Mark Robinson.
So we got 73
take
73 votes in, and Josiah's at 63%.
Mark Robbins is actually taking his 2 minutes or 1 minute at every game he plays because he is a little, of his age. Got to get as much rest time as you can. And we'll understand when we're older, right? Hermes, we need our 2 minutes.
We'll see. I'm already getting there.
Yeah. But he's like what, 80? He's like 70, right? Is Mark Robbins like 70 years old?
I mean,
never
I know
asked.
that he's been playing air hockey since 1973.
Some things you
So,
really
you
don't
know,
ask.
That's when he was like at least 25 or something. Because he couldn't have founded a company at 1970. Because
Alright.
that would have meant he was a baby.
Game's getting ready right now. Josiah stepping up to the plate.
All right, here we go.
Mark on the other
Robbins.
side, he's coming back in. He's doing his walk. Okay, the way that he played against me, I hope this isn't rude to say this, but in a Frozen, when they're doing the dance in Frozen, there's that.
I have never seen Mark Robbins play on a stream before. Is this his first
This
time?
might be his first time, but in the movie Frozen, there's that old dude that like dances, and they say he's like a peacock. He does like the peacock style. That's to me how Mark Robbins plays air hockey, where it's like pop and shot, right?
Yeah, the last time Mark Robbins was on like a camera was way back in like the 1980s. What are you doing? No, the camera was fine before. Why are you doing that?
Made it better. That's what I do. Mark stepping up now, getting ready for the play. He's ready.
Look at his mustache. He has a nice mustache. And his
Look,
side-
we got
his
some
side-
Brandon Butt on camera
his
there. That's
sideburn
good.
chops. There we
And
go.
we're in
First,
play already. Josiah with possession.
I think possession starts on Josiah's
Yeah,
side.
it's going to start on that side of the table each time, the right side of the table. And
on
Mark
the
with
right wall
first blood.
under.
Our chat going crazy right now. Guys, don't forget to double tap that screen. Don't forget to give us a like. I forgot to read off the chat. Ninja in the chat saying, speaking of Frozen, anyone ready for the third movie?
Camera isn't centered on that side.
What?
Camera isn't centered on that camera.
1-0.
On this one?
Yeah. No, on that one.
I think it's fine.
No, it's not.
Okay, is it 1-0 now?
Yeah, someone's OCD
Wait,
is
is it 2-0? Did I miss it?
yeah.
I think it's 2-0 right now. We just
Yeah.
missed it. This game is going so fast. I'll read off the chat. You take care of the score for a second there. What do we got in chat? Fluffy saying, are they making another one? Oh, they're talking about Frozen now. I should have brought it up. I want to see Oppenheimer 2. In the chat, Big Daddy's saying, go, Joe.
Oh, and the puck flies off the table.
Sam Champion
Josiah.
saying Josiah's going to be
Mark Robbins gets possession.
so amazing in time.
Nice
He's already a
defense
pro.
from Mark Robbins.
What happens if someone wins the entire tourney? Do they get a trophy? They get a giant trophy usually, and they get some prize money as well.
The trophies are now consolidated down to a glass
Oh,
vase.
that's right. They had them huge on purpose one year so that people couldn't fly out with them. But this year they're pretty small and they're glass and they're beautiful.
They're now travel size.
They are beautiful though. Bye bye Josiah. You had a great game. LOL says Sam Champion. Bridget saying out of respect.
Lock
I
in
won't vote.
Josiah. Lock in.
Vi Rainsberg is saying good job Josiah. Everyone knows Josiah. They've been watching him for 1 year as the 1 year he's been playing since the Idaho State tournament last time around, and they watched him just get better and better and better since then.
Nice little charge there from Mark Robbins. Now 3-0.
3-0. Mark is dominating this game here.
He really is.
He definitely like took a second, came back and reoriented himself.
So Josiah's got a lot
Very
of
close game.
He's got a lot of people in his court, and I gotta start watching this game and analyzing it because I might have to give him some advice here. You know, when I went up against Mark, I was told the best way to play against him is to sort of lean back further when I'm playing against him because
Ooh,
nice
that
shot
was a
from
good
Josiah.
cut.
Come on, Josiah.
Great.
Get some fire in your belly.
Cut cross.
Get that cut down.
So normally you would lean a lot further forward against the player, but with Mark, because he leans a lot
Nice
further
right
back,
ball over from Josiah.
because he leans a lot further back and shoots his shots. If you see, he shoots a lot of his shots from the back of his goal. Then in the back of his field, it's smart to play back against him. Josiah,
now
rapid
doing
fire.
Little rapid fire play.
I think Mark is used to that style, though. He might need to slow that down a
Combos.
little bit. Ooh, loses possession.
Okay, now
Both players
Josiah
playing
trying to
very
get that
fast.
Oh, he's just rapid. Look
Mark is
Josiah's
impressively
control.
fast.
puck. Nice little transition shot from
Great
Mark
transition
Robbins.
cut from Mark.
A little
Yep,
soft
great
touch from
transition
Mark.
shot.
Candy RMC saying, let's go Josiah. Ruth Kamichek saying, yes, keep those shots up. Fluffy saying, become unpredictable.
Unfortunately, they're not able to see your chats in this world tournament because we couldn't fly out on TV into the arena.
Oh, did he just? Oh wait, no.
Another score there.
From Josiah, 3-4.
Josiah pulling it back, 4-3.
4-3.
In the chat, we got the smoking ogre saying Mark's first win was against Alexander the Great.
Dude, wouldn't it be so funny if we brought our big iPhone to the world tournament?
That's what they call the TV that with the chat behind it. We would have loved it. Let's go. Let's tie it up, says Ruth.
Next year we'll have a
How
big
long
iPhone.
can a person wait until they hit the puck? That's 7 seconds, Ninja.
Yeah, you have to hit it past the line
Well, no,
before the
it's
7-second mark.
6 seconds.
Well, it's before it hits 7
count-
seconds. So
you
6 at point.
Count from 0.
6 point, 99.
Yeah, 6.9.
6.9. You
It's
can't.
7 seconds.
By the time you hear 7, it's already over the time limit. Josiah's in a little trouble right now. It's 5-3.
He really is, but he's had so much possession. He just needs to make these shots count.
He needs to make no more crap shots, Josiah. Come on.
What's been working? The cuts?
He's trying to like do some Phil
His
Arnold
cuts
stuff
have
on
been
him.
working. His cuts have been working, and I've seen a couple of overs, I think, over the last couple of games. So, but Mark is he's really, really good on defense. He's great at blocking this.
Ooh, gets another goal. Left wall under over
6-3.
Josiah. Josiah gets scored
Yeah.
on Mark. Happy about
Say,
that
I would
walk.
say
Solid.
Nathan, the
Off in
biggest-
victory.
The biggest thing here is that Josiah's defense is all over the place. If Mark
he
Mark
really-
is really just capitalizing on the fact that Josiah's
He's a little scatterbrained, right?
yeah, if he has a little bit more confidence, a little bit more surety in his defense, I think that he'd be able to at least prevent maybe 3 or 4 of those goals. that
Mark
had on
will
him.
lose. Mark my words, says Kevin Garnett. Shouldn't the younger dude be beating the older gentleman? That should be the case, but you know,
This is
air hockey comes with
this is
experience.
air hockey, man.
Yeah, air hockey
It
comes
is-
with
it is-
experience.
It is extremely physical, yes. However, it is also extremely a mental game. I have watched players who are just absolute monsters, athletics. They have gotten years of experience, and something's going on in their head. And they end up losing games against much less, skilled players, just because they just don't have it in their head. This is a mental game as well, and that is why experience can win out against physical speed.
Sam saying,
Of
I hope
course.
Josiah gets a picture and an autograph with Mark for memories for himself. Or you may have just read that. I just sat back down.
That would be a good idea. You should make that happen, Nathan.
Alan
You should make that
Chen
happen.
walking up right now, checking out the scores.
Who is it?
This is Alan Chen.
Josiah getting ready for game number 3.
The game happening right beside us is
Is this a 4 out of 7 or is that 3 out of 5?
3 out of 5.
Oh, it's 3 out of 5. That changes everything. Josiah needs to win 2 more. Mark needs to win 2 more.
Said Mundo. Mark is so strong. He's slightly tips the table to Josiah's goal.
Ooh. Josiah, I gave him advice a second ago. Let's see if my advice pays off or if I just doomed him forever. Josiah with the setup. Mark with a lunge. Josiah with the
Trying
left
to do
ball
that
under.
same setup and catch Mark off guard with the charge.
Uses possession.
He sets
Mark
it up.
almost getting that goal again.
Josiah
Loves
lets go
it,
of it.
but
He
Mark
doesn't do that very
loves it too.
often.
Mark is now trying to get a read on Josiah right
Josiah's
now.
doing a lot better on defense this game.
Oh,
He's a lot less flighty. He's holding on to
shot
possession
after shot.
here.
But see, what I told Josiah here is that, you know, that rapid fire is sort of what Mark is used to. So he needs to just do one shot, get it back, and reset it. See, like right there, rapid fire, and then
Yeah,
he lost
there was
possession.
a loss of possession. Yep.
Yeah, so Josiah
And
needs
Mark
to not
doing a
just shot,
1-2
shot, shot.
almost flies off.
triple off goals.
Mark with the 1-2. That's
Trying
the
for
one he patented.
1-2s here.
He patented that 1-2 shot. He even made a video about it a long time ago with a 1-2 shot. He does and it's fun. The best part about this game is that that's how Josiah's won a lot of his games too.
Ooh, and he gets there we go.
Oh, no.
He gets a really, really nice cut there. Josiah with a left wall under.
It's what's the score right now? It should be 1 Mark to 0, right?
Yeah, it's 1-0.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I
Yeah,
got my score
1-0.
right.
Here we go, guys. We got 700 people watching the New Age versus Old Age air hockey match right now. Oh,
Nice
and
shot.
Josiah
Ooh,
with the
good
cross.
slow cut.
Man, it's so hard
Good
to
slow
commentate
cut.
on left-handed people.
Every
'cause-
shot needs to count right now.
Oh, the
he gets it
cross
again.
coming out from
Ooh.
Mark.
That cross, so it's a straight. Let's find out what Josiah needs to do here. So the straight is what got him on that one. Let's see. He almost got.
You
Mark
see
on
Try
that.
trying for that cut
wincing.
again.
Mark is
Mark
wincing
closing
on that
it.
cut right now.
Striking back.
Mark
Another
again.
one.
Yeah,
3
see,
to
that's-
1.
Come on,
That's what's
Josiah,
getting
you have no
Josiah is
time
just
to-
those
Oh,
quick transitions.
glove
Oh, off
shot.
of the mallet
Oh,
too.
glove shot from Josiah.
You can see
Oh,
it.
my
Mark,
goodness.
not happy about that one.
Mark
Goes
was
for
like, how did that go in? Nice forehand from Mark. It's not going to do
Josiah with
anything.
possession. Oh,
I
he
don't-
goes for that cut.
I don't know if players are... What was it?
Josiah with a quick one, very similar to what Mark has been scoring on Josiah here, and right back at him.
We got distraction on the booth. Someone's asking what the games are right now on the booth.
We have another cut by Josiah.
You know,
Josiah
they
attempting it
should be
over
watching
here.
the game on their phone. And,
It's funny, they're walking over and they're like, how's he doing? I'm like, look, we have the monitors up and
No,
everything.
they should have
Off the table. Okay.
Blocking, getting possession.
Yeah, so Mark
that is an
blocks and
example
gets
of that
possession.
penalty we were just talking about earlier, where Josiah had last forward motion, and that is why
Exactly.
the
Oh,
penalty
Someone's saying
went to Mark.
4-4, 4-3.
Exactly.
It's 4-4 right now, I guess.
It's 4-4 right in a second. Mark
Yeah, someone was distracting us, guys. Sorry.
and
Now
Josiah gets it.
5-4.
Josiah in the
Ooh,
lead.
Josiah takes
In
one
the lead.
extra point on Mark here.
Oh, but Mark gets it back. It's
That was a
5-5.
terrible
5-5.
camera change.
I know. And now Josiah gets back. It's a point of criticality. Josiah needs to make this count. He needs to.
We got Riff in the background watching Josiah. He's on, and Joe Kane watching Josiah
Oh,
play this.
Mark.
Dude, this was a great decision to make this on the main table.
Yeah. Mark with possession.
Even Andrew Flanagan was watching it.
I love it. We got a lot of people watching here in the
Oh, this
room.
is
Remember,
such-
there's 18 air
this
hockey
is
tables in this room.
such a great game
Come
right
on,
now.
Josiah, just sink the shot. No.
Oh, nice
no.
forehand get from Mark
gets it
Robbins.
back.
Mark Robbins.
I mean, I
going
feel
for
bad because we're
double
all kind of
tap.
cheering for Josiah.
The
He's
right
like, oh, and he
off
gets
ball
it.
Oh,
Mark-
the over.
Mark needs
That was a
one
right
more to win
wall
this game.
over.
Does Mark
Weak
get the
wall
point,
by
or does
Mark.
Josiah tie it up?
Come on, Josiah. Josiah needs to
Oh, he
capitalize
went for
on
the
this.
pass and he lost possession. This could be it for Josiah for this game, and it would
Let's
put
see
him
what
in a
happens.
bad
Let's see
spot
what
because then
happens
there'll be
here.
2 games to 1 against him. He needs
I
to
think
make this sink.
this is a
Come
game
on,
of
Josiah.
knowledge right now. Whoever has the most knowledge is going to win. Josiah gets
There it
the
is. It's
points
a-
now 6.
Gets
Show
that cut.
me 6-6. Does Mark get it, or
Show
does Mark
me.
lose possession? If Mark gets a shot, it'll be 2 games to 1 in his favor. If Josiah can block 1 shot and gain possession, this could be everything. Josiah needs to get
that
possession.
puck. Mark is doing a lot of off goals right
Mark
now.
does
He's
some off
trying to
goals.
set. He's
He
trying
still
to
has
butter.
possession.
He's trying to butter Josiah up right now.
And
Oh,
Mark
he gets gets it
And
in his
Josiah
game.
gets
Josiah got it.
position.
I gotta
This
not yell because I don't want
This
it
will
to, I
not
don't want
be
to be too loud.
This will be possible match point. This is possible match
See
point for
here.
Josiah. This is the 3 out of 5.
Transition hit.
There's a 3 out of
Oh,
5.
is that over the line?
All right, possible match point for Josiah.
I love it.
Oh my gosh,
We
Josiah
got-
might
On
win
that
this.
replay, that might have been
Oh.
slightly over the line.
Oh my goodness! Right now, okay, tap that screen twice. Everybody, real
Was
quick,
that- was that
double
slightly-
tap that screen. Give us. Let's see if we get to 7. We've got 700 people watching. It just makes sense we could get 700 likes really
Let's
fast.
watch
That'd
that
be amazing.
replay back again. Let's watch this replay back again. Was it slightly over the line?
I don't believe it was. He.
Watch, right here,
Oh no, he wasn't. He
No,
got
that was
contact.
not.
His
He
mallet
He
came
got
into the line.
contact, guys. He got contact.
That was a beautiful shot. Amazing job from Josiah. Josiah's warming up right now.
Josiah's arms aren't long enough to reach over the line yet.
That's not true. He's gone over on me. He will
He
do
can
a full-on
absolutely
dive.
go
He
over.
didn't used to. Okay, so here's the thing. People have been watching him grow up for the last year on this channel, and they remember when he wasn't able to reach the line. I don't know if you can see this, but he's wearing flip-flops. They nicknamed him Flip because he refuses to wear tennis shoes.
He's eating Mark Robbins in flip-flops. They're going to get so mad at him.
It's very true. The chat's going absolutely nuts right now.
That's-
Okay,
That's really the
We got-
question. That's really the question. Who's going to win,
Brandon.
flip-flops or the glove?
Brandon.
Oh, Tim Wiseman just walked up. Tim Wiseman just walked up to look at the game card.
Brandon. Is it 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 7?
okay, it's a 3 out of 5 game.
Yeah,
So
spin-offs are a 3 out of 5.
This is possible match point for Josiah.
Dude,
if he
Riff-
gets 7
Riff
points,
is- Riff
then
is
Mark is done.
Looking in proudness at Josiah.
But if, so remind you, this is a spin-off game here. This is not for like number 1 in the world or anything. However, this means a lot for a spin-off because if he gets number 1 in the spin-off, he'll be ranked number 33. Is that right? Is that the spin-off he's in? I think so, with 33 or something to that effect.
Well, this is the winner's side of the spin-off right now.
Right?
Hey, in the
I'm
chat
in-
here, I
I'm in
want
the
to
same
point out, we
bracket. I'm
do
in-
have a poll up
No,
here.
I just lost
right now
the
we got
gold middick.
55%.
So I'm in the loser
56%
side.
for Josiah. 56%
Okay, game started.
for
All right, here we
Josiah, and
go.
44 for Mark.
Game's
if
back
you want, vote in that poll. Who will win, Josiah or...
First point goes to Josiah.
Bruce saying, yes, I am. Kevin's saying, go, go, go. Where's the anime for this? They're saying in the chat. Someone else saying Josiah is cheating with AirPods. No. He tried that once.
He's listening to the stream right now.
It's not really cheating.
Josiah, if
There's
you
no
can hear
rule
us do a
against
cut.
it. Will Upchurch watching. Will Upchurch saying, let's go, Mark.
Oh, Will Upchurch.
There we go.
when he does the cut, maybe he is listening.
All right, there's a cut.
All right,
It's 1 to
Will
2 right now.
Upchurch, one of the old guards. He is the same. He's around the same age as Mark Robbins. But Josiah with another cut. He's just destroying Mark with cuts right now. Mark taking his time, taking a little breather.
AMC saying, I need to hear you say, run playing while Josiah gives
Nice
a
little
passionate
catch
speech
there
about
from
how
Josiah.
Josiah doing
What will Josiah do right now? He's
Oh,
trying to fall over.
this could be it.
Under.
It's
This could
4
be
to 1
4.
right now. Josiah,
Mark
cool as a cucumber
is-
right now.
Mark is stressing.
Mark
he
up against
needs
his-
some points on the table.
Look at the fury in his eyes right now. He's hoping
And he gets
another goal gets in. It's 5 to 1.
I want to watch
This
the game.
could be it right now. If Josiah steals he does steal a possession. Is he about to 6-1 Mark? Mark with possession.
Mark
slows it
will
down.
not go
Josiah
down without
gets
a
it
fight.
back. He sets it up, goes for that cut, gets it back again. Possession time, all Josiah this game. Josiah with
he
a
does
fake
a
out
little
shot, but
fake out.
Mark was wise to it.
A little Phil Arnold fake out.
Josiah's got it.
Okay, it looks like
Go ahead. Mark, 5 to 1, still in Josiah's favor. Josiah with another shot. Another shot, he gets another one. It's now match point to 1. We were thinking one game ago that he could get this, and there it is. That's the end.
My
that was
God.
it. It's over.
What
That
charge?
fast.
Can we see that
Before
replay?
anybody could even blink, the game is now over. It's over. He's 7-1, Mark Robbins,
Oh, that
in
charge.
the last
Oh
game
my
with a
God.
charge shot. We need to have Josiah on the mic for a second, and Brandon tomorrow. Let's see. Let me grab this real quick.
Huge respect to Mark for still playing, though. Huge respect.
Stand right
man.
over there. Okay, give me a second. We need to get. You're not gonna be able to hear him though. Let me get. I need to do something really fast here. What am I? What's happening? No. Thank you. You want to do something real quick too? OBS. I'm getting the set. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Interview. Okay, check it. Nope, not yet. It's not working yet. Give me 1 second. X-Air. This is what happens when we have to do a lot of things. Inspect this walkway. Okay, Josiah, you can hear me now, right? Oh wait, why can't I hear you though? Why can't I hear him? Can anybody else hear him? Okay, you know what? Josiah, come over here.
Yeah, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him on the headset here, folks.
And you're going to stay close. I guess
Can you hear us, Josiah? Can you hear us, Josiah?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right.
All right.
How does that feel, man? You just went up against one of the fathers of air hockey right there.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just there, I guess.
What's going through your guys' heads?
I don't know. I won, I guess, and I'm moving on. I don't have to play spec in the spin-off.
Yeah?
The losers bracket.
Is that what you're coming up to next?
No, because I won, but yeah.
Nice.
I don't know who I'm playing now, but it's gonna be hard probably.
Well, I mean, are you confident you're going to be able to win?
Yes, I feel like I can win, but it will be pretty hard.
There's a couple of people in the chat saying you should get a picture and an autograph from with Mark Robbins for some memories here.
Oh, maybe. He left, I think. I don't know where he went.
We got Ruth asking, are you tired?
Yes, I haven't gotten much sleep.
It's been long days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Very, very humble by Vi.
Well, here you go. Oh.
Good luck on your games.
There you have it from Josiah Kamichek. A great effort there. He went toe-to-toe with Mark Robbins, but of course, with this time around, youth does beat experience, and handsomely so. We've got a 7-1 victory there to close out that spin-off set. 3 games to 1 in that best of 5. Impressive showing from Josiah, and he moves on further into the spin-off bracket.
Yes.
We got Jacob Wiseman coming up right now to practice for a second, so I believe his game is going to be coming up next. Jacob Wiseman, son of Tim Wiseman, 11-time world champ. Jacob is a 1-time world champ. Can he pull it off again this year? We're going to find out.
There is some interesting games that are ongoing right now, too. You have Mike Cummings playing Joey Liss. You got Seth Garrett against Anthony Marino. You've got Ray Nugent versus Q. Several really high-level NC players that are playing high-end matches here against very difficult opponents. Jacob Munoz against Keith Fletcher. Connor Cummings against Austin Fernandez. That's going to be a heck of a match. Vince versus Jacobs. You see Jacob is on. He's practicing here. He's going to be playing Vince coming up here.
All right, did I catch it in time? Let's see if I am back up. Let's see. Yes, maybe no, maybe yes.
Looks like
we are back up. Sorry about that,
like we are
folks.
live.
That's what happens when we have some hiccups. We are on the Wi-Fi here, and the Wi-Fi is not as good as you would think it would be. But we are back. Sorry for losing a lot of people here, but we are back up and running. You can see this room full of people. There's lots of people playing on tables all over. We're going to get a game going for us in just 1 second. I'm going to need, I'll take a look at the bracket and see who's playing up here next. Take a look at this room. There's 18 tables in all right now in this room. I'll be right back.
I don't even think there's 18 games left in the main bracket.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's eight potential games that can be played right now.
Yes.
Yep. I'm going to go and get a next game running right now for this table. I believe it's coming up, but I'm going to check just in case. I'll be right back. Good luck, guys.
I would love for an NC player if we could get one.
You would love for what? An NC
An
game?
NC player. I would love to watch an NC game, although Vince versus Jacob will be great too.
Hey, Matt.
Games we can get would be nice, but we've got, as you've mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a lot of games going on over the past couple of days, but now we're whittling it down to what's pretty much within the single digits, not including spin-offs. And we've got a lot of heavyweight matchups coming up. We have, of course, we've mentioned before, but just to be clear, we have Colin Cummings versus Rafael Portillo. We have
That is number 1 in the world against the 24th seed and one of the very best out of Carolina. That is going to be a heck of a game.
That's going to be a heck of a game for sure. But also we have other heavyweight matchups. We have Vince Saucedo versus Jacob Wiseman.
Okay.
That's a top 5 matchup.
I just got word it's going to be Vince Saucedo and Jacob Wiseman
Jacob
playing.
Wiseman.
It's going to be an amazing battle. This is 2 pro players.
Let's get that poll set up.
I'm gonna go ahead and
get that poll set
I'll
up.
go ahead and get the poll
Yeah,
set up
that's-
right now.
And
then,
I think Spec ended up doing this earlier, but if you could put the seed next to their names, so that's going to be Jacob is 4 and Vince.
Jacob is 4 and Vince is 5. That's correct.
okay, you said let's see, wait, is he Vince or Jacob? Okay, that
Jacob,
poll has now started.
Jacob is the 4 seed and Vince has the 5 seed. If you could put that up.
Yep, give me 1 second here. Pulling
All
up.
right, so who do you think is going to win this?
Wait,
Vince
Jacob is
or
4?
Jacob? Jacob is 4 and Vince is 5. I think I'm going to go with Vince here, but I mean, honestly, it could go either way. This is going to be a really close matchup, I think. I mean, between the two of them. I will say, like, I think that Vince's offense is really almost unmatched. Colin is maybe one of the few people who come close to it. Maybe even Jacob, but Vince is just, he's so good at making sure that the puck gets in the goal. However, I also think that Jacob is a unbelievable defensive master, and so this is going to be a really, really great showing of like who is going to be coming up on this.
We got
we can see here that Jacob is shooting back and forth. If there are any questions, if anybody in the chat has any questions, feel free to ask.
Yes, and as we've had a couple of questions, and just to answer all of them, even though we've had the comments, answer them pretty effectively, and thank you guys for doing that. Where are we? We are live at Lake Margaritaville Resort in Houston, Texas, in the greater Houston area, but if you want to be more specific, it's Lake Conroe, Texas. This is the Air Hockey World Championship 2025, and this is day 3 of 4. We started bright and early at 9 a.m. CST. We started bright and early at 9 a.m. CST yesterday. We started again today, and same time tomorrow.
It was around noon.
Yeah, around noon we were able to start up, but
we got
Nathan, do you know what time they're starting tomorrow?
In the chat, Fat Light's saying, when will the match start? Actually, I don't really know. When will the match start? It's going to be starting here in about 2 minutes. We got Seth Munoz saying, who is the Tom Brady of this? Colin Cummings. The first drifter saying, I'm 17-0. We'll see about that. Ninja's saying, is there a rule where people can't watch the live stream? No, there's no rule about that. In fact, players sometimes will put in their ear pods and listen in to see like what their advice we could be giving them. However, there's like a 20-something second delay. In air hockey, that could be like 3 points scored on you already. So it's not super duper worth it. Great question though.
Asking, who are the high tier players?
These
there
are
a
two.
lot of them left.
These are two coming up
two
right
of them.
now.
This is number 4 and number 5 seeds. These are expected to, these are expected to be masters of air hockey here that are going to be playing. But there are a bunch of them. You got himself, number 1. He's been world champion. You got Jacob Munoz, who's
multi-time world
you got
champion.
Connor Cummings, his brother, who's number 3. So there's a lot of.
You're breaking up again.
Players.
Hermes, you're breaking up again a bit. So you're cutting in and out. Will Upchurch in the chat saying these are going to be 2 of the best players of the past decade.
That is true. That is true.
Coming up to the table in just 1 second. I'll come down from Ontario for the next tournament, says the first drifter. That would be fantastic. Ontario, I am in Idaho. We'd love to have you visit us as well. We stream every single week. We have a studio that we stream from, along with having an arcade that we play from every single Sunday. In fact, if you're in the chat right now and want to know how you can get involved, if you're in one of these 4 states, Texas, Idaho, Illinois, or North Carolina, you can type in ! and put that state's abbreviation. I'll do it for you in the chat to show you. So in the chat, I'm going to type in your ! NC, and that's going to show you, and it'll take 1 second, and then it will pop up and show you the games that happen every single week in North Carolina. And so you can join any of those games. They're free to join. They're a blast. G-Wheel saying, I sub. Thank you so much for subbing. We're waiting for the next game to start up in just 1 second here. Yo, love from Ontario, says Fat Light. Thank you so much. Seth Munoz saying 70-0 against your grandma. Good job, bro.
If you happen to come out to any of those in-sea tournaments as well, you might end up running into me. I am a very common sight at those tournaments, so.
It's very true. That'd be a blast. I went to North Carolina just recently and was able to go to the bars there and play a bunch of the regulars and then go to the NC State tournament. And I really thought I was going to play good and not really connect with too many people. And I ended up doing the opposite of both of those. I did not play very good, and I ended up making tons of friends. I did not expect to be so welcome there. It was such a fantastic game to play. In the chat, what's going on here? Set
It is a very, very friendly and welcoming place. Anybody who comes out, they're going to probably...
Yeah. Okay, this game is supposed to be starting right now. I'm not sure why it's taking an extra second, but while it's taking an extra second, we're going to show the bracket for a second here. Let's see, can I do that? Is it going to work? I hope I don't break the stream. I'm going to try right now to show you guys the bracket as it sits. Let's see if I hit this. Will it work? Did it work? It does work. Yes! Brian Croc. Okay, so where are we at? So I'm going to scooch this over here and show you the games that we have left in the winners bracket right now. There's not many of them. Okay, so in, my goodness. Is this it?
You were just past winners bracket. You got to go left.
I got to scooch to the left.
There you go.
Okay, wait. How much do I have to scooch? Okay, there we go. It's weird
So
to line
there's
this
Colin
up.
versus Rafael Portillo.
Okay, so it's Colin versus Riff in the winners bracket still. If we scroll down here, Vince Aceda versus Jacob Weisman, which is about to happen on our table right now.
Yep.
I want you to see this number right here. There has been 238 games played so far, and that's not even counting all the spin-off games. So by the time this tournament's
and that's
over,
not
there'll be
just
like 600 games.
Those are matches. Each of those matches are
true.
up to
Like
7
if
games.
you see this right here, we saw this game, or no, we didn't watch this from Jacob against Brian. But you can see 7, 7, 7. That's a game. So there were 4 games right there, 1 match. So yes, there's so far been 238 matches that have happened so far. If we scroll further down, we can see Connor versus Austin. And then we keep going. These are still in the winners bracket. Keith versus Jacob Munoz. And that's it for the winners bracket so far. In the losers bracket, we are at this game here. We got Brian versus Ray Nugent. Scrolling down, Anthony Moreno versus Justin Flores. Scrolling down, Mike Cummings
Joey
versus
Liz
Joey
versus
Liz.
Papa Mike.
Pete Lippincott versus Brian Acrocco. And that's it for the losers bracket. And if I were to scroll left and just scroll over, this is going to make you guys sick for 1 second. If you guys don't like motion sickness, then yell at me. But check this out. I just want to show this. I'm going to go to the far left of this bracket, okay? Oh, I can't even go all the way to the far left. Okay, do you see?
Can you link the bracket in the chat as well?
Yeah. So do you see all these here on the left? Those are all games too. Just look at how many games there's been. So I'm just scrolling up. I'm not scrolling back and forth. Take a look at all those games in there. So you can actually...
Aaron asking in the chat as well, what is the proper name for a paddle in air hockey, and do they bring their own, or do the tournaments provide them as standard? Everybody brings their own. They're called mallets, and there's a lot of like beliefs and lore about mallets. There's some people that think you should never sand a mallet. Should sand a mallet. There are different kinds of materials that they're made of. You've got people who print them. You've got other ones who use resin-based. You have yet other ones who use these mallets called reams. A lot of high-level players use. So, what do you think, Nathan?
I think that it looks like Pete Lippincott's walking up against Brian Acrocco right now. And I guess it's a different game than we expected. So I'm going to need you to quickly let me know their seeds, if you don't mind. That would be fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, give me a moment
here. So Pete Lippincott, I didn't realize that these guys were coming up onto the table. Brian doing his prayer before the game.
It's 11 and 13 in the losers bracket. The loser of this, Pete Lippincott is number 11. Brian Acrocco.
Number 13, you said? You broke up.
Yeah, number 13. Pete Lippincott is number 11. Brian Acrocco is number 13.
All right, I got this updated and we're ready to roll now. Brian, one of my air hockey dads, I love him very, very much. And he actually picked me out of. So there was a professional amateur tournament that was happening. That was happening a few years ago. Okay, so a professional amateur, one pro and one amateur team up, and they do a doubles tournament together. And what happened was Brian called me out from Idaho and said, I want you to fly out to my house, stay with me, and then I want you to be my amateur, because I was an amateur at the time. And we went up against Jacob Weisman and Noah Weisman, along with a bunch of other guys like Jacob Munoz and those guys. And Brian and I ended up staying in the winners bracket the entire time, and we won the entire tournament. And so the fact that he believed in me out of everybody else he could have chosen, and we ended up winning it, was such an amazing honor. It was so fantastic. So, all right, this game's about to get rolling right now. We got Pete Lippincott on the left. Pete Lippincott is actually the USAA president right now, the United States Air Hockey Association president. And amazing guy, super nice. He actually ran the ESPN tournament. And so this game is going to be absolutely crazy. You can see over here on the other side of the camera, a bunch of family members pulling in to watch this game here. Brian with first possession. Brian with the setup. It's an off goal.
Right now with possession
And he
again,
gets
looking
it.
for that
Point
shot.
number 1 goes
Takes-
to Brian.
We'll take first blood here now, but Pete looking to make an immediate response. Setting up now, tries the right wall. A little bit slower than the first time, but Brian keeps it together all the same and
Another point.
immediately responds to take a 2-0 lead. But Pete gets his get back and cuts the lead down to 1, now 2-1 to get himself on the board. Setting up as Brian now keeps possession off the shot. Ooh, tries another off goal, but Pete nearly able to respond to corral that one in, but Brian keeps it all the same, but it goes in off the momentum. 3-1.
Fat light in the chat. They're too fast for the camera. This is actually nuts. Yeah, it is. And that's one of the things about this is that this is one of the fastest there are. 2-3, Brian. And another slam back for 3-3 from Pete.
Yes, indeed. And now, but Brian now with possession and Pete just able to stop the puck almost to a standstill. But Brian able to get the left wall just past Pete.
Pete's been able to
defense,
get
and
it.
There is
doing the
no
same to tie it
defense in this
4.
game.
No defense, but who needs defense when you could score almost at will? Brian now 5-4. Pete, you could just see the frustration on his face, wondering how he's not able to stop many of these shots from going in, and Brian just able to get just enough of the upper hand to keep himself in the lead now. As he sets up with momentum, trying to catch Pete unawares, got the right wall to put himself in game point position now. 6-4 off a flurry of shots. But Brian now with possession, chance to put this first game away just as quickly as it started. Left wall no good. Sets up again. Left wall also blocked again. Pete with possession now. Sets himself up. Tries the off goal to get him awares, but got it just enough off of that straight. That's 5-6. Brian still with game point, but Pete looking to get right back in it too. Set up the right wall. That gets blocked as well.
Brian loses
Double
possession. He's
block.
not happy with that, and it falls off the table.
Oh, and Pete sends flying off the table. Yes. Still 6-5. Possession goes to Brian. Now setting up the cross again. Got the cross just enough for him. Look at that replay. Sets up that shot. Goes to the left. Sets up that cross, and that will do just fine for Brian. First game goes to him.
Brian Acroco.
Can we get an update on the poll, please, Nathan? We're still set up to Vince and Jacob.
What's that?
Yes.
Oh,
Let's
the
get an
poll.
update on that
Yes,
poll.
sir.
Yes.
Doing that right now. Also, you guys got to remember, I cannot yell and scream because I'm right next to the table. I need you guys to yell and scream for me in my absence.
It's more than happy to do so as we're getting ready to
Wait, we're
start
starting up
game
again, we're
2
starting up again
just
here.
as quickly.
Brian's defense, you can see there, he's holding that classic right in the center of the triangle. Pete manages to get a right wall that goes under his mount to the far side of the goal here.
That's first
Brian
blood.
set up, tries for the cut. Does an off goal, seeing where Pete's moving defense.
Ooh,
Pete
but
with
just
another
that
slams it in, 0-2, takes a quick lead.
lightning quick.
Brian with an
See,
off goal. Another off goal, seeing where Pete is moving his defense to. Goes for that right wall under and manages to get it.
Pete just not fast enough to corral and
Pete
come
going for an
back, but he's-
over. We're at 1-3 here.
Yes, but Pete's
Who
able
do you
to
think is going to win, Brian or Pete?
I think Brian's
So
got this
Brian
in the
up
bag.
one game.
Brian's got this in the bag because Pete hasn't been practicing as much because even though he runs the 7-6 tournaments, he hasn't been, getting really any practice. I don't think that was a timeout.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
I thought he yelled for timeout. It is I'm pretty sure it is a timeout.
No, it's not.
No, he
It was-
just walked
it was a
away. You
timeout.
got 7
No, it was a
seconds, right? He's
timeout.
got 7 seconds.
He's got
to
10
move from the
seconds
goal.
to
Then
to
why
get it out
was
of the
Matt
goal.
Lemoyne counting on his hand just now and had to call it back into play?
That
called
wasn't a
timeout, my friends.
That wasn't a timeout.
Okay.
No timeout here. He's still going.
Where did the other
Pete with
iPad go?
possession.
Well, Billy goes at his own goal. Brian keeps possession.
Trying
though.
for that cut. Brian with a great block there. Very fast. Unbelievable speeds here.
Brian with a point
Sets
now.
up, got it off
2-3.
the left wall, just past Pete's defense. cuts the lead down to 1 now.
We have Steve Olson in the chat. Your mallet can touch the line and you can hit the puck if it's on the line. If any part of the puck is on the line, either side of it can hit of it.
Either side can hit it, yes. I believe that does about sum it up, yes.
It looks like Pete actually has 5 points. I'm seeing the ref's hands show.
5-2, yes.
Sorry about that, folks. Oh, another one from
And now, but Pete
6-2.
slams in that forehand. Game point position now, just as quickly as Brian was able to dominate the first game. Pete now looking to put the second game to bed equally as quickly. And now setting up. Ooh, tried the multi-wall, but
it goes off the table.
Possession will go to Brian.
Brian trying for those straights again, trying to get that quick straight in.
And that's
And
right.
Pete able to do
on.
it. Get that quick response in. Looking at that replay, you see Brian tried to go for that shot, but Pete taking full advantage of the momentum and catching Brian unawares to easily and handily take game 2. We're tied in this set 1-1.
We have 20 votes here in the chat, folks. Who do you guys think is going to win? Let's see some more votes going. We got Brian at 48%, Pete at 52% here. It's 1-1 in games. Who do you think has it? Also, if you are in the chat, please double tap your screen, give us a like, subscribe if you find this exciting.
It's funny because mostly people sit behind the table. These guys all decide to sit on this side, which is kind of funny. They're all sitting on the side of the. I guess they got in the way of our cameras too much or something. 0-0, game 3. It's about to start out. Brian walks up to the table.
Honestly, in terms of rankings, in terms of these, much like how close these two are in rankings, in seedings, I believe this game has the full capabilities of going to full 7. We saw both of these players dominating in the first 2 games initially. Brian in the first, Pete in the second. I don't think this is going to be a blowout in any aspect. If it is, it's going to be it could probably be a case like one person blows out the other, and again until we go to a do or die winner take all game 7. Brian now taking first blood off that cross.
AMC in the chat saying, Brian, I put my mortgage on you, please. We got Bridget saying, hi, Jerry. Ooh, a shot from Pete. 1-1 now. AMC saying, no, Brian, please. We got ALX saying, Jaren. Jerry saying, yay, Josiah. Brian not happy about that one right there.
Not happy about that one right there.
I heard him say, come on, Brian,
take
focus.
the 2-1 lead.
Oh, a nice shot.
Setting up, got that right wall.
Right wall under by Brian. Tie it up
Very
at 2-2. Pete trying some forehand, doing him off walls. Off goals, seeing if he can get him.
But it
goes
got
straight right on in. 3-2.
So quick. Both of these players are just so quick with their shots. It's honestly completely fair for either of these players to just be fractionally just too slow to catch the others, like right walls or straights or cuts or whatever. That's just how fast these players are going.
Oh, that was a great shot by Brian. 3-3.
3-3 is, yes. It's completely understandable how these players, for a lot of people who are probably seeing these shots and thinking, oh, why are these players not to defend them? I will say this firmly as somebody who's come up against these players that have moved, whose shots are like lightning speed. It is really, producing a good offense is one thing. Producing a great defense is an entirely different ballgame. You have to be able to make those reactions, make them as quick as possible, and not make the wrong choice. And it's so much harder than you can ever imagine. Brian now taking the 4-4 lead, but now off the mallet, 4-4. That's what I was saying about that reaction. You just have to be able to try and get it right, or else you're getting scored on. 5-4 lead, 5-5. These players are back and forth. Case in point on the defense notion. It's just
a lot of muscle memory.
Of a challenge.
5-6
in Brian's favor.
In position to win it if you get possession back here.
Keeping possession and
He's
gets
getting
the
it
right
6-6.
wall.
Show me.
And now Brian, it's just a matter of who's able to get that shot in, who's able to score, who's able to break the deadlock. But Brian with possession now, trying a couple of crosses. Oh, roll. Right wall is good. How about that?
Second game going to Brian Krakow.
Third game going to Brian Krakow, now up 2-1 in the net. An absolute dogfight here. but it's just how quick that right wall is, and Pete just taking a breather with how frenetic that game goes. You honestly can't blame him, Hermes.
Good luck. Have a good one, Fluffy Dragon. Best of luck at work.
Thanks for stopping by. Always good to hear from you.
What are
AMC
the
in
number
the
of
chat
views
saying,
of the
for the
same
love
as
of God,
yesterday?
Brian. Farnaby saying, yes, Brian, please. DMB saying that
I
was
don't know
slick.
if the number of views are the same as yesterday, but I do know that we're closing in very quickly on 500,000 overall.
You know, we had
There's
600.
been a lot of people watching.
We had 600 people watching concurrently until I broke the stream apparently, and it just decided to shut down. And so restarting now, we have 130 right now watching, which is so fantastic. We so appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for chatting in. If you guys want to help us, just double tap the screen, and that will give us a ton of likes, and it will show it to more people, and you can bring that number back up. If you chat in, even if you just say hi, throw a hi in the chat. That would help us immensely.
Earlier this morning, I don't know if you noticed it,
game's
Nathan,
about to
but earlier this morning, we noticed that we had about 2,600 at one time.
Oh man, everyone got to watch me lose. That was fantastic. Oh, I need to restart.
And now we're getting started on game number 4. If we can get the bracket reset, that was
There we
First
go.
Blood going to Pete Jer just now, and that is a 1-0 lead for him. And now setting up.
I see what you're saying. I'm sorry. Let me get that fixed real quick.
Sure, we'll keep the score. We'll keep the score up, just for everybody to know. It was 1-0 with Pete. Pete on your right, Brian on your left, and but now with Brian able to sneak one in to tie the game at 1 already. Tried to take advantage of that momentum, but just not enough. Brian now with possession, taking his time a little bit, taking full advantage of those 7 seconds. Left wall
Brian on
gets
that left
blocked.
wall.
What?
Oh, the
Drag
transition itself,
in.
that was good. That was good.
Tried a quick shot
One
though,
Brian.
Pete couldn't quite get it to go. Flurry of shots, but Brian able to corral all of them in. Now Brian with possession off of that left wall from Pete. Tried the charge. Just put it in.
Oh my
just
God,
easily.
that was beautiful. Unbelievable shot.
It is the difference is just seconds. It's that kind of reaction time that you need to make those shots. They make your offense just as effective. But Brian now off those cuts, taking a 3-2 lead. Just the absolute frenetic pace of both of these competitors. That's how badly they want to win it. That's how badly they want to advance. Both players in losers bracket. Both players looking to make something good out of this. Tied at 3. Back and forth they go. Brian with possession now.
In the chat, saying, Leave saying, I'm on next. Ninja's saying, can anyone join air hockey tournaments? Yes, they can.
Yes. Yes, they can. There are plenty of air hockey tournaments all across the United States and perhaps all across the world too. But we have scenes going down in Florida.
AMC saying, who has the most championships of all time? That would be, oh man, Brian is just crushing right now, 6-3. Oh, and there he goes, he wins it. That was fast. It was 3-3 1 second ago. And in a blink of an eye, 7-3 in Brian's favor. Pete with the shot, and then a left wall over in response. Fantastic play there. Game number.
That's just how quickly the games can. That's just how quickly the games can turn in on a dime. We just had 3-3 back, and then 4 straight points from Brian now, taking a commanding 3-1 series lead, looking to move on in this losers bracket and really put Pete's valiant efforts to bed. Now here we go, getting started. Brian's now getting himself set up.
Praying before the game starts. This is what Brian does.
Whoever wins this goes on and will be at lowest 12th in the world.
Here we go. Game is set up now. Brian with first possession. We got Just Antark saying hi in the chat. Guys, thank you so much for saying hi in the chat. That helps us so much. Just say hi. It would help us a ton. Or just say algorithm if you want to. We would love to have you guys in the chat. Ooh, a good shot from Brian there. It's now 1-0. This could be the match point.
To Brian.
If Brian gets 6 more points, this whole game is over. You can see at the top of the screen, he's already won 3 games to Pete's 1. They've all been extremely close, though, besides that last one.
Pete setting himself up. Tried that cross. That's no good, but keeping possession. Tries the right wall. That gets blocked. Still with possession, though. Right wall again. That was just a little bit wide, but Brian was able to transition and move that away, but now with possession, looking for a shot of his own. That right wall gets blocked and sent the other way. Ooh, off wall, that's not good either, but that left wall sneaks in just fine to take a 2-1 lead. Brian now with the advantage and on the home stretch to get himself on to the next round. But he still has 5 points to go.
I remember watching Brian before I ever came out to Texas, and I used to think that he looks like a jerk, like he would be super mean. He's actually one of the nicest guys. So is Pete. It's hard for me to watch this game because both these guys are such nice players. But like watching Brian, you would think that he's the guy. I mean, just right there, Pete gives it back. I just heard Brian say thank you, and he smiles. You know, like so. Like even though these guys look fierce, they're actually the nicest guys. That's actually why we love the air hockey community so much, is because of how awesome the players are. Right. Ooh, good shot from Pete Lippincott. Now tied up 2-2.
Tied at 2, yes. Now setting up, tried the off wall. Pete nearly able to catch it unawares, but still going.
Who's winning?
You just dive in and interrupt people to say that? You could look, it's 3-1. Brian,
I'm gonna
with
be like
possession.
Javier. Who's winning, guys?
Wow.
What's the scorecard?
Wow.
Wow.
Pete with possession. And loses possession almost instantly. Brian with the setup. And goes for the cut.
2-2 in this. 2-2 in this 5th game, but Brian up 3-1, looking to put this set away for good and move on.
Let's go. Brian says
the next
AMC,
round.
lock it in. Sam with a great question.
And
Is Brian playing for NC? No, he was in the NC State tournament. However, he is a Texan, and that's who he's playing for. So is Pete. These are both Texas players. That's why they're so highly ranked. You'll find most of the top 10 are in Texas. They get to play against each other. Iron sharpens iron. Us Idahoans only have each other until the World Tournament. This is our only time to really get a lot of skill under our belt. Ooh,
nice little hit
gets
there from Pete. Or Brian.
Look at our nice crowd
Our little
there.
crowd that just formed out of nowhere.
I know, we need to tell them that they need to get behind the camera. But they're really cheering for Brian. It's a lot of people in Brian's court. Brian's wife in the background that are watching.
This is great. You know, you can see all the people Brian is carrying around their shoulders.
And Mike Hagberg, or not Hagberg, what am I saying? Never mind. Brian with the setup. Will Upchurch to the chest saying if Brian wins it, it will be his 300th career match win.
Oh, that's
I heard Brian say that. He said, come on, let's go 300, 300. So Brian has the most amount of career wins under his belt.
It's 2 more points for this. 2 more points for his 300th
two more points for his historical 300th win. One more point for this historical.
To put himself
Let's see
one
if this
away.
happens.
300.
But
Let's go.
Don't count Pete out yet. Pete is a fighter to the very
It's gonna
end.
be cut. It's gonna be cut. 300th cut. Oh, no. What will he do for his 300th point?
Pete not giving up yet, wanting to still take this from Brian.
Pete's way down there though.
Ooh, Brian almost gets. Oh, I thought that went in.
No. Don't.
As long as that score doesn't
let you know
say
when it
7,
goes in.
he's
I'll
not
let you know
out
when
of
it
the
goes
woods
in.
just yet.
Does he get
Now
it?
Brian
Brian
trying
for
to
lacrosse.
clutch shot.
In the in
Put
the
away.
ball.
This
Right
point
one.
for the
is
over, going back
absolutely
to
legendary right now.
Oh, Brian.
Whoa, nearly
steals
goes in his own goal,
possession.
but Brian
Nagging
keeps
the puck.
possession.
Oh, that almost goes in. Right
Another
over.
cross. Pete with a
Got him up the right
transition
wall.
under. That was fantastic. Right under his
Brian
mouth.
trying to find that spot, that little sweet spot to get Pete Lippincott out of the way.
And there it
There
is!
it is. There's the over. Brian Akroco takes that 4 games to 1 against Pete Lippincott. That was a great game, folks. Great game. See Mark here from Sam Champion.
He just
See Mark
ran
play
over.
today
He's
with
hugging,
such an-
hugging family. He just gave Pete a hug. He's giving his family members hugs right now. His friends. They did not expect this win. A bit of an upset in the bracket. You can see number 13 versus number 11. He's hugging his wife right now. Really excited about that win. Fantastic show for Mr. Brian Akroco. Pete also admiring his fans right here and really enjoying the gameplay, giving fist bumps. That's how this game goes. Man, he had
So
a
Sam Champion in the chat, seeing Mark play today was such an awesome thing to see. That was so amazing. You were very welcome. I know that Nathan worked very hard to get that game on this, so we are very happy to have seen that.
Yeah.
And
Let
this
me see if I
being
can
a
get Brian
historic
over
game from
here.
Brian, that is
Get the interview.
See if we can get the interview with Brian.
Get the interview,
career
Mike.
win.
I'm gonna see if I can pull him over here just one second. I'm gonna let him get all of his hugs in though. It's important.
Yeah, get
There's
that-
his
get-
protege, Austin Fernandez.
You know where, Stan? Get the interview, Mike.
It
wasn't working.
I pulled up XAir and it was muted still, and it broke the system and we lost everything. So if you think you can get it to work, go ahead, but don't break the system. We're going to see if we can get him over here in 1 second.
We are waiting for a moment here, folks, as we get Brandon Crocker to join us.
This Ethernet cable's not plugged in.
I already did that. Bro, oh my.
All right. Let's see here. Hermes, are you still in the chat with us?
I'm still here, yeah.
All right. I don't think it's
waiting
working. I
to
don't
see
think it's
here.
working. So we'll just, yeah, we'll just not have the interview mic, I guess. That's okay. Yeah, I don't think it's working right now. All right, can we get Brian Croco here? All right, Brian Croco.
And throw this on it and give me one.
We get the camera fixed as well.
We're going to get the camera switched around right now. We got Brian Croco with his 300th win. How are you feeling?
Can you hear me, Brian?
Oh man, why don't we use this camera? Why don't we use this camera? Why don't we use that camera? This camera right here. Why don't we use that one?
We had, can you hear me, Brian?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome, awesome. This is Hermes out
Yeah,
from
just handheld it,
NC.
handhold
We
it.
got to meet briefly previously. I had Will Upchurch in the chat
No,
saying
like hold it.
congratulations.
Just why can't you hold it? Just hold it and aim it at him. Yeah, just hold it.
We can see him.
All right, whatever.
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 So anyway, Brian, yeah, we have Will Upchurch in the chat was saying congratulations, Brian, 300 career wins. And I saw that you had a lot of supporters over there. How are you feeling?
And I feel stoked.
Yeah? It's been a long couple of days. Are you tired at all? Are you ready?
No,
excited to go to the next match?
I'm just trying to celebrate this. I didn't know if I was going to get it done. You just never know which Brian's going to show up, but I've been praying a lot. This was all.
Brian, I see you got like an award.
This
in your
was all
hand.
the Lord. I prayed and asked the Lord and told him I
That's
can't do it. Only you can do it.
Put that up to the camera, Brian. Yeah.
There we are.
Awesome.
Yeah, this was a gift from the tournament directors. I appreciate it, from Pete and Ben, to celebrate it. And
Absolutely amazing.
Pete's the one that made me aware of it a few months ago, where I was in the record. I had the most wins already, but I wanted to be the first one to get to the 300 mark. So, I mean, he and Goran did such great work getting all that data, and them and all the people that helped them. It's a ton of work doing that kind of data entry, and I'm really grateful that they did that. I think it's really good for the sport that we have all of our history of match data.
Cinderline definitely saying that this is a historic game as well.
Yeah.
You have made history today.
And
for all of their
I didn't
Brian.
know if I could beat Pete. He's been playing so good, and I haven't touched him the last several times we played, but I just had something extra. Like I said, the Lord was with me. I had an extra.
You've been playing really well too.
dude.
Those games
We've
against
been seeing your.
Well, if you'd seen me play Jacob Wiseman earlier, he just went through me like a knife through butter.
I mean, that's
he's
what
playing
I was actually.
he's playing fantastic, and but now I see how good I'm playing. I'm like, wow, he's playing really good. But then I had to play Vinnie, and that was tough. Vinnie is tough as nails.
Yeah. Vinnie
And
was
I got
awesome.
through it, but it
Vinnie
was
was
stressful. And then
Yeah,
I
no,
just
even
played
against Jacob, though,
Pete.
Jacob Wiseman. Even against Jacob Wiseman, there was at least. I mean, I think that you came within points of beating him in one of the games. You have been playing really well today.
We got a chat from a commentator. How many wins have you won in a row?
What do you mean?
Like,
I'm not sure what they mean by
what
that.
was the consecutive amount of wins and no losses?
In my career or this weekend?
in your career.
Oh, I have no idea. I'd have to go see. I don't know if they even keep that kind of data, but I probably had a tournament where I went like 5 matches. I probably had a tournament in my history where I lost early and then went through the losers bracket, won like 4 or 5 in a row. I'm sure that's happened at least once. But I've been pretty consistently in that 9 to 12 area for a while. And so I made it back to that level, and I think if Joey does his part, I'll get to play Joey next for a chance to go to the top 8.
I mean, Joey isn't feeling
that'll
very
be
well
exciting.
right
That'll
now.
be very exciting.
I hope that's not true. I love.
He's
I want
got
him
a
to be at
little
his
bit of
best.
a elbow issue. So.
Oh man, well, I hope he's all right.
I mean, I think he's playing well.
He and I had 2 great matches at the North Carolina tournament. I won the first one. He won the second one.
Didn't he just play Ramiro?
Yeah.
And the losers, let's see how that
Yeah, I'm not sure if. Oh, I don't know who would win that.
Yeah, we'll check that out now.
We loved having you out at the NC State tournament too. That was a fantastic
I'm
showing.
excited to have my wife here with me. She doesn't come to air hockey a whole lot, but she came up here to support me with this. Some of my close friends, Chris and Mike Shoppy. Mark Sandlin, of course, has been with me all weekend. My son Steven here. Austin, I think Austin's in the middle of something, and Jacob Munoz and Anthony Munoz. We've all been practice partners. They've been with me practicing.
Oh, looks like Joey Liss did go through to play Mike Cummings. So if he pulls it off with Mike Cummings, you will be playing Joey Liss.
Okay. Well, my buddy Austin is down. I need to go and help him out. So,
all right. Thanks
everyone for your support. I appreciate it. This is I'm stoked that I was able to get this done.
Fantastic gameplay, Brian. Have a good one.
Great job, Brian.
Sorry, I got your headphones.
We all do. You switch to camera 1.
And there you have it, folks. Brian Ocrocco, the legend himself, 300 wins in his career. Absolutely unheard of in air hockey. Probably the first one to do it. I think he is the first one to do it.
He is the first one to do it. That is why.
Oh my gosh.
Indeed. Yep.
He is so popular that he has won 300 games in his career. What's the second closest? I'm pretty sure second closest is probably like 200, 230.
Yeah,
and
that is sort of like, you can call it sort of even like a Richard Petty situation where, of course, he himself being a king of NASCAR, like
I'm more surprised that
200.
The old guard of Mark Robbins and who else? Phil Arnold has not reached 300 wins yet because they've been playing air hockey for so long. Like air hockey for what? 40 years?
Looks like Joey and Mike Cummings on that far table still going at it. They were
and he did win it. He did take it.
Joey did get it. Okay.
Joey will now play Brian Ocrocco. Hopefully on our stream.
I'm not seeing that on the bracket. I'm seeing that Joey moves forward to match 243. Brian is going to be playing whoever loses 240. So that is going to either be Keith Fletcher or Jacob Munoz.
Oh, Jacob Munoz. It's going to be. Oh man. Oh no.
Munoz. Yeah.
Jacob Munoz just won his game, so it'll be a tough match.
So that'll be Keith Fletcher versus Brian Ocrocco. That is that one there. I don't know if that's. But congratulations to Joey Layton on beating Mike Cummings.
Are we able to have? Let's see who's up next, because they just finished Joey Liss and Mike Cummings. Look at all these people here playing air hockey. Big day for air hockey right now.
Yes, indeed. We've got a pretty big, really big day for air hockey.
Can we get Ray Nugent and
I would love to
Brian
have that game
Cazada
on
here?
our table.
Can we
Ray
do that?
versus Q?
Let me get that.
Yes,
let me get that.
please.
And we've got a question here from Ninja1234 saying, it was like, would people consider air hockey an underrated sport? In terms of exposure, in terms of like general exposure, where you would see, of course, the NBA, the MLB, the NHL, the NFL always on big shows.
Unfortunately, they've already started their game on table number 8.
Alrighty then.
So we're unable to get the Brian Cazada and the Ray Nugent one. Let's see who else can we get here. Anthony Marino, Justin Flores. That's already going on.
I suspect they're going to put Connor on table 1.
What?
Connor versus Riff would be great. Or excuse me, Colin. Colin Cummings versus Riff, Rafael Portillo. Riff.
Colin or what? Oh no!
We got Colin
Keith
versus
won
Riff.
that. Wait, what?
Oh my gosh, Keith beat.
No, wait.
Jacob?
Keith went into the loser bracket. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I was gonna be like, what? No, yeah, Jacob Munoz won the first one.
So Keith Fletcher
first entry to
versus
Rensick.
Brian Ocrocco. This is gonna be a legacy match, because Keith and Brian go way back, way back, and that's gonna be interesting. Maybe we'll get that one on. Right now, all the games going on right now are in progress, so we're not able to get much content as of yet.
Okay. Let's take a look at the comment section.
Maybe we can
real
get
quick,
Connor Cummings and
whilst
Austin
we-
Fernandez if that's not. No, that's already going on. Dang it. They're on table 6. Man, all the good games are going on different tables.
Let's take a look at the comment section while we have a chance then. We have from Ninja1234 saying, would people consider air hockey an underrated sport? What do you guys think?
Yes.
Looks like,
It
it
is
also
a
looks
very-
like Joey has not won that yet. He is
Oh,
still playing over there.
Maybe he did win a big 6-6, and that's why he walked or stormed off.
Especially with, I would also agree with what Speck's saying in terms of air hockey being an underrated sport. You have a lot of the other 4 major sports, American sports at least, being available on, NBC, ESPN, and their respective NFL networks, MLB networks, or even things like Apple TV. But air hockey, we're still trying to get ourselves on to ESPN.
Oh, we do have. Oh
show
no, Vince Sauceda and Jacob Wiseman are already playing.
Yep.
Man, there's so many games going on, and where's Colin and Raphael? Let me go search for that game. I'll be right back, folks.
I expect that they're lined up for table 1. So.
And then another question is, how do you become a professional air hockey player?
Go win tournaments.
It is honestly quite that simple. I think, go win tournaments, basically go and win tournaments, go and put your name out there. Much like with anything else, and much like with any other sport, it's a matter of putting the work in, putting the hours in, and making yourself known, improving your own game, doing better and better and better, and then working from there.
So Rod Raymond, how do you become a professional air hockey player?
Alrighty, gents. I think what we're
Things
going to
we
do
get
right this
involved in.
second, I think what we're going to do is go ahead and chop the stream in half right now. Stop the stream right now so we can get it segmented and get the next stream going in a second when we get the next game up. Guys, stay tuned. If you don't want to lose the channel, don't forget to subscribe right now. Can people make a live stream on their own when competing in hockey tournaments? Yes, they can, Ninja. Great question. Who has the most wins ever? I think that would be Brian Crocker.
That would be Brian Crocker. That's why he just made historic
Wins.
history at 300.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the other question, how do you become... There are 4 states that you can end up joining up in. Idaho. You've got Houston, Texas, where this is happening. You have Chicago and Illinois. And you have NC. And all of those places run weekly tournaments. If you want to get out there and test your mettle on a weekly basis, come out to one of those states and give it a shot.
We are going to go ahead and end the stream and start another one in just 1 second here so we can segment and make it easier to find later when you're looking for a game. I appreciate everybody. I'll see you guys in just a few seconds. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Take care. See you in a bit.